elect. Was pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you brothers and shalom to the elect. All right, hey, it's getting hot out here, man. All right, hey, the latest news, did a lesson on it earlier. Donald Trump is supposedly, they found him guilty of those charges. I think it's like 55, 54 and counting, shit like that. Which I said, man, there's nothing but more drama and distractions.
34 counts.
34 counts? All right. So, hey, it was an article that said 54, so who knows at the end of the day? But hey, the nigga's guilty, so-called, right? So at the end of the day, what does that mean? More civil attention, man. All right? Because, hey, people are ready to riot for this guy, man. And like we said before, throughout these camps and these lessons, hey, Trump...
Of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Right. So all these idols are being proven to be false, man, right? To be worthless, right? This whole foundation on ancient deities, you know, from Babylon, from Mesopotamia, man, right? So everything you see that you think is new have already been established, and all these things are crumbling as they did back in the ancient days, man.
Exactly, man. All of these modern day idols today, you know, Hinduism and Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Scientology, all of this madness, man, it really stems back to the gods of old, right? Those old Canaanite deities, man, Ashereth, Molech, all right? Who else? Tammuz, Ishtar, right? All those ancient gods, man, ancient Canaanite gods. And when I was doing the research on it, just, you know, going through different sites, and a lot of those gods go back to selling your children off, right? Jake was prostituting his kids, right? There was sacrificing their kids to Molech under the fire, drinking blood, having unlawful sex, orgies and shit like that. You know, a lot of those gods go back to those devious acts. So Jake was in the midst of all of that shit. That's why the Lord put the punishment on Jake like he did. You got it, brother.
It's the Bible Bridgeway commentary in the book of Judges, but it's talking about the religions of the Canaanites. And we understand that all these Canaanite gods got transitioned into Samaria, and got transitioned to all through these other philosophies, whether it be Greek, Roman, you know, and going into today. But the point, it says Canaanite gods were known as Baalim. Now when you read about Merodach, he was given the title of Baal, which is just another translation of Baal. So it's, Baal is just the multitude of gods. It says, it says in the goddess as Ashtaroth, the plural of Astura, these were gods of nature and fertility, who among other things were believed to have power to increase agricultural productivity and fertility. It says Israel knew Yahweh as the creator of nature. The people easily fell to the temptation to combine Canaanite ideas with their own, and so worship Yahweh as another Baal. And that's what we're seeing taking place right now in regards to Christianity. Right? These people know there's a connection to the Most High, but instead of coming back and serving the truth, they tie it to all these other deities.
That's exactly. Give me Romans 10 and 2. Since you just said that's the spirit. Come a little closer to us, loud.
When they went back to the soul, as you mentioned, all these gods are the same, right? So this is the timeline they broke it down where they go back to. You have Babylon, you had Nimrod, Ishtar, and Tammuz, and all the different captivities. All these gods are the same, they just got different names, right? So for Egypt, it went from Osiris, Isis, and Horus. And then the Persians, there was Baal, Inanna, and Mithra. And the Greeks, Zeus, Semiramis, and Bacchus. Rome, there was Baal, Diana, and Serapis. Renaissance was Jehovah, the Virgin Mary, and Iesous, or Jesus. And then in modern times, we got Molech, Columbia, and Jesus.
There you go. Also, all of it is the same gods all over again, but repackaged. And Jake is what? Going off all over again under a new name. You see that? Give me that in Romans real quick.
Romans chapter 10, verse 2.
Because, hey, Jake don't do no research. Jake don't study these things, man. There's a reason why the Lord told us to not hearken to not hearken unto the gods of the other nation. It all goes back to some wickedness. Read on.
Romans chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High.
Right, so when you're in these different types of so-called religions and doctrines, Jake is naturally zealous, right? Our people are naturally, because we're the people of the Lord. So, you know, you're drawn to believe in a higher power automatically, you know? But go ahead.
Romans chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High.
Right.
But not according to knowledge.
But not according to knowledge, not according to the truth. And that's when Jake get caught up. Don't allow your zeal to get you destroyed, man. You believe, but not according to the correct knowledge. So yeah, and with your spirit, yeah, you're correct, because you know in your spirit that a higher power exists, but not according to the truth, though. This is what we're trying to tell Jake, man.
And when you read the NLT, it calls it misdirected zeal.
Ooh,
You know, so you have the right amount of passion for something, but you just aimed in the wrong direction.
That's it. That's why the Lord set up his men to give you the right way. Hey, this is the way. Walk ye in it. Right? That's why it's time to, as the scriptures, hold up, give me that one in Isaiah 52. We're going to go back to that Jeremiah. But the one in Isaiah 52 where it talks about to put off uncleanliness. Right? No, we just read it. We just read it, yep. Isaiah 52 and Salakia. Bear with me 1 second. I couldn't think off the top of my head. Isaiah 52 and verse 11. I got it.
The book of Isaiah chapter 2, chapter 52, verse 11.
Fine.
Depart ye, go out from thence.
Yep.
Touch none unclean thing.
Touch none unclean thing. What's unclean is what? These philosophies, these idols. It's time to separate from them. Hey, because pursuant to Isaiah 10 and 20, it said the remnant will no longer lean upon them that smote them, but lean upon the Holy One of Israel, spirit and truth, man. So, hey, we live in the information age, man. It's too much knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding out here to still be going off with these goddamn idols, man. Right? Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 52 and 11. Depart ye, go ye out from thence.
Right.
Touch no unclean thing.
Right.
Go ye out of the midst of earth. Be ye clean that bear the blessings.
Right. It's time to be clean now. It's time to put on your Yahweh Shema Shah, this truth, man. Right? It's time to let the madness of the world go. Because our people are going to find out in the worst way possible that them gods that you worship and believe in, all right, and they're going to leave your ass out to dry in that
Judges
day.
10 and 13.
You know? Yeah, get that real quick and we'll go back to the Jeremiah. You got it, bro.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing.
Yep, and touch not the unclean thing. Go ahead.
And I will receive you.
And I will receive you, man. It's time to put away the wickedness of this world, man. The philosophies of this world, man. The idolatry or whatnot, man. Right? You got it, bro. Let's go back to that. Let's just hold something. Yeah.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 10 and verse 13.
Yep.
Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods.
Yep.
Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen.
Right. That's what y'all know what you're saying, man. All right. You got a lot of our people that still, like you say, with all this information that's coming out, still worshiping these false gods. We told you, Jesus is not the name of the Messiah. Man. Jesus is a whole different spirit. You still got people calling on Buddha, Allah, or whatever else out of the worshiping. But all the information that's been shown you, the Lord's name is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. When you give credence to these other gods, you're worshiping another God. This is why whenever Jacob trouble happens and you are facing your judgment, you're gonna be left out here to your own devices. Let them guys deliver you, man.
Right.
You know?
It says, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Yeah. See how Jesus is gonna save you like he's been saving you since you've been over here in America, man. See what Allah's gonna do for all you Muslim niggas that keep getting locked up, man. You know, all these different religions you people in, what salvation has came from that, man? Because it's not real. Because the scriptures tell you, right, the gods of the nations or the heathen are idols, man. They're not real. They're man-made, man.
This is Jeremiah 2 and 32. Can a maid forget her ornaments or a bride her attire, yet my people have forgotten me days without number.
Yeah, and that's what has happened in America, man. You've been Babylonianized to the point to where you don't remember your true love, you don't remember your true power, man. This is why, you gotta ask Jake, questions that stir up his mind. Like, look, you weren't always Christian, you didn't always believe in Jesus. So who did you worship before slavery? But our people, they don't think like that because they just been beaten down so much to where Jesus was just given to them, they accepted it.
I got one more real quick. Jeremiah 2:11, it says, have a nation changed their gods,
Right?
which are yet no gods. But my people have changed their glory for that which doeth profit not.
That's what has happened. Because you see the other nations, they stuck with their God. The Chinese, they got Buddha. The Israelites, they got Allah. All right, even Esau got Jesus. But you, Jake, you went from Jesus to Allah to whoever. You constantly changing your religion. But what was your original God? Who was your original God? Right? They don't never inquire of who the God of the Bible is. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. God of the Hebrew. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is the book, Deuteronomy chapter 32, and let's start at verse 15. It reads, but Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxed fat, thou art grown thick. Thou art,
Yeah, Jake pretty much, our people assimilated into society, got jobs, got comfortable. They got comfortable in the so-called American way of life and totally disregarded the Lord. That's basically what it is. Our people refuse to even try to come back, Go ahead. Deuteronomy 32 and 15, but Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. Right. Thou art waxed fat, thou art grown thick, thou art covered with fatness. Then Jake is comfortable, man. At the end of the day, the majority of the Israelites out here are not trying to hear the truth. They don't want nothing to do with the word of the Lord, the Bible, or nothing. They disturb their comfort, that bubble that they have put themselves in. They don't want to be brought into a realm of uncomfortable. Right. Okay, like you said, critical thinking it infuriates Jake because they never had to do that in America. Right. You just obey, consume, reproduce. Continue on, it says, then he forsook the Most High made him and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. Jake undermines the importance of what Yahweh Shai has done for our nation. So when they hear, us bring out things like the true name of the Messiah and the Most High, they look at it, well, shit. I just call him Jesus. What's the difference? They undermine the importance of those names, man. It's not realize the great work that come along with the name of what Yahweh and Yahweh Shai have done in the world, man. Deuteronomy 32 and 16, they provoked him jealousy with strange gods. Strange gods. Go ahead. With abominations provoked they him to anger. Right, so like I was saying earlier, even back then, a lot of those gods that Jake was into, it came along with sexual decency, man. It got to the point, where Jake was fucking eating their kids and blood drinking, all types of shit that our people were into back then. Sacrificing them to Moloch and the kids into the fire. Right? I was just reading a little bit about it. It's a lot of abominable things, as the Lord said. Right? That's why our people, Shalom, that's why our people were judged the way they were judged. Right? When you really get into the practices of these heathenistic cults that Jake was into back in the ancient world. Right? Deuteronomy 32 and 17, they sacrificing the devils. Yeah, they sacrificing the devils, demons. Go ahead. Not to the Most High. Not to the Most High. Give me that one in the 4th chapter too. About how we the Lord put us in slavery because we sacrifice unto devils. Yeah, you got it, brother. To gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up. Yeah, and like right now, the new gods newly came up, man. All of these idols today that Jake is into, they're just repackaged from the ancient idols of old. Right? Same spirits, if you will. You got it, bro. Whom your fathers feared not. There you go.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 22. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But whereas they lived in a great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, they kept neither lives nor marriages any longer
Hey,
undefiled.
it's the same thing today. Hey, Jake is in all of these Masonic lodges, right? In these Greek fraternities, sororities, right? Aborting their kids, abortion clinics.
If I may add too, what's so heavy now with these fraternities and sororities, with this truth going out, there's been a lot of those members denouncing.
I've been seeing that.
They've been denouncing heavily. But at the same time, these niggas that are still caught up into that madness, they're trying to belittle them.
Right.
They say, well, look, well, God don't care. I'm going to see God anyway. Like, you dumbass reprobate niggas don't understand what you're involving yourself in.
Gotcha.
The origins of the practices that you're keeping.
Right. You're giving yourself over to another God. Right? Any more?
It says, but either one slew another traitorously or grieved him by adultery.
Right. So this is talking about what our people was doing, man. They was into that, man. Go ahead.
Verse 25. So that there reigned in all men without exception blood, manslaughter, theft, and dissimulation, corruption, unfaithfulness, tumults, perjury, disquieting of good men, forgetfulness of good terms, defiling of souls, changing of kind, disorder in marriages,
Hey, defiling of souls. Right? What did it say about the marriages?
disorder in marriages,
Disorder in marriages, man. You had temple prostitutes. Like we said earlier, you know, Jake was prostituting his children. Right? Jake was all into that shit, man. You know? Go ahead.
adultery, and shamelessness, and shameless uncleanness.
Yeah, it's shameless uncleanness, man. Right? Words can't describe what Jake was doing, man. Right? And it's the same thing going on today. That's why you hear about all that shit in Hollywood, man. All them Jakes that took what's going on, brother? All them Jakes that took the deal that took the bag with Satan. Hey, guess what they had to do? Right? Bring out the tape. Right. Any more, bro?
One more verse. Verse 27. For the worshiping of idols, not to be named at the beginning, the cause and the end of all evil.
Right. Even going back to the sons of God, man. Right? And they failed to do what? To idol worship, man. There was a righteous way already given, man. But back then, the sons of God, they fell away. They fell away from that, man. Right. You know. That was it. Yeah, give me that real quick.
This is Baruch.
The Spirit God was talking about the idols and idolatry, man. So,
Well, because what do we see happening right now? We got the Mo month, and that's just pumping out more and more degeneracy.
that's it.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 6.
And Jake is in the forefront of all of that madness. You got it.
This is Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 6. You were sold unto the nations, not for your destruction,
Yep.
but because ye moved the Most High to wrath.
Yep. Yeah. See, we were sold to the nations. What? Via slavery, man.
Right.
Going back to the curses, it said our people will be scattered to the four corners of the earth. Right? Read it one more time, man.
Right. Baruch, chapter 4, and verse 6. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction,
Right.
but because ye moved the Most High to wrath.
Yeah, because we pissed the Lord off, man. The scriptures tell us in what Isaiah 59, it's through your iniquities how we were separated from the Most High. Right? Read on, bro.
You were delivered unto your enemies.
You were delivered. You were delivered unto your enemies, man. That was slavery, man. All right, the transatlantic slave trade, the trans-Saharan slave trade, right? The Dutch slave trade, the Arab slave trade, right? When you get into all of that, that's what happened. That was due to what? To worshiping idols, man. Going off. Go ahead.
Verse 7. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils.
There you go. Everything we talking about here. We provoke the Lord by sacrificing on the devils. Keep going.
And not to the Most High.
And not to the Most High. So when you just get all caught up on why, as a people, we going through what the hell we going through, is because of this. Right? Why can't worship a God that allowed this to happen to his people? Well, the Lord going to destroy your ass. All right? Because hey, the Lord told us why we're in this condition, and this is the only book on the planet Earth that gives us the solution and the answers. Why things are the way they are. Right? Your other religions and idols don't tell you that. Yeah, produce your cause, the scriptures say, man. Prove all things.
when we think about, like you said, Zaquan, none of these other texts are giving you context to your reality.
Right.
They're just pacifying you with all of the madness that you see occurring in your day to day. But it's not giving you tangible, applicable things for you to actually escape all of these evils that are set before us.
That's it.
Verse 8. Ye have provoked the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you.
No, man. And we were cast out the land and scattered to the four corners of the earth, man. We lost our heritage, our identity. Come on, man. You got it, brother.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 21. It says, I'm sorry, verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
See, the things that the Gentiles, the heathen sacrifice, they sacrifice unto devils, man. Keep going.
And not to the Most High.
And not to the Most High. All right, the heathen can't serve the Most High, man. All right, ain't no heathen being saved, Jake. Cut it out.
Hey, if the heathen serve the Most High, why is the world in the state it's in right now?
Come on, man.
They should be defending the gospel, exercising the law of the Lord. But that's not what they're gonna do. They don't serve the Yahweh Shemel.
Jake be more ready to save the heathen than to save them damn selves. Go ahead.
And I would not that you should have fellowship with devils. Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and drink the cup of devils. Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the tables of devils. You know, so it's either, you know, as you can see with these other camps, you know, they're 1 foot in, 1 foot in the world. You know, they think just because you're an Israelite, we have Abraham for our father, you know, that grants you salvation, that grants you favor before the Lord. For the Lord is looking at the inward man to see what who are the true worshipers of the Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, that's the times that we're in when the true worshipers of the Lord are going to stand up for righteousness. You read in Ezekiel 37, you know, it talks about those valley of dry bones are the whole house of Israel, but one had breath in them, right? Which is the inspiration of the Almighty, and that's what we're out here speaking with.
Yeah, because it's not even about all the Israel, it's about the elect. It's about the Israel of the Most High, pursuing the Galatians chapter 6, verse 16. You got it, bro. Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them, the corruption of life.
Yeah, the invention of them, the corruption of life, and once again, how the sons of God fell. You know, spiritual fornication, man. Spiritual adultery. You know, putting another God over our husband, man. The Most High. Yeah, that's why I told us, and get that one in Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter.
I got it out there.
Where it talked about how Israel dealt treacherously with the Lord. Jeremiah 3:14. Jeremiah 3:14. Yeah, and then jump to 20 after we read that verse. And then we'll go back to that Jeremiah 50. You got it, brother. Whatever you got.
To commentary for Jeremiah 2 and 11. It says, since Israel liked to look at surrounding nations and imitate their idolatry, the Most High asked his rebellious people to look even to the distant places and ask, do they forsake their gods? Strangely, the heathen around Israel were more faithful to their pagan gods than Israel was to the living power. It says,
and that's why the scriptures tell us in Jeremiah the 3rd chapter that Israel played the harlot, man. Hey, Jake was for the streets, man.
The whole Ezekiel 16th chapter goes into how Israel developed those idolatrous harlot ways.
That's it.
It says,
but think about it, not to cut you off, but even in this time, the average Israelite is into every goddamn thing, man. Jake practicing witchcraft, but he a Christian, right? You in the voodoo, but you a Muslim, right? Just all types of madness, man.
Matter of fact, you actually shared chat where it showed Jake with a damn, that one of them was killed.
Yeah.
And Jake had a damn picture of a Caesar boy. He's back up to the right. You know, Jake is in everything.
Right. You sovereign, rocking the, I forgot the hats that you wear. Yeah, the one that had them shrine caps. Finish, man. Yeah, you finish you out, bro.
continuing on. It says, the heathen nations were faithful to their gods, even though their gods did nothing for them. Yet Israel had done the Most High of all glory, who had blessed them with innumerable ways, and they turned from him. You know, so Jake has wandered off. The scriptures talk about their feet are quick to wander into other things.
Absolutely.
Right? So they wandered away from the Lord into things that won't profit them. Right? And they've seen these things not profit these other nations, and still they want to go back.
That's why when the Lord always reiterates, I'm the Lord thy God that delivered you out of the land of Egypt. And that's not a small thing. And here it is, you're in the land of your captivity. They got a whole military against you. What you gonna do against them? You know, but the Lord delivered us out of it all.
Quickly, this is Isaiah 44 and verse 19. Isaiah 44 and 19. It says, "And none considers in his heart, neither is their knowledge nor understanding to say, I have burned part of it in the fire, and also I have ate bread from the coals and rules. I have broken flesh, eaten it, and shall I make the residue thereof an abomination, shall I fall down to the stock of the tree." Verse 20. "He feedeth on ashes to deceive hearts, have turned him aside, they cannot deliver his soul, nor say, they're not a lie right hand." Isaiah 44 and 20 says, "He feedeth on ashes, he deceived heart, and turned him aside, that he cannot deliver his soul, nor say, is there not a lie at my right hand?" And pretty much they don't consider that, going back to, alluding to Isaiah the 59th chapter, in the first verse to the fourth verse, they don't consider that, hey, Caesar Borgia sits on the wall, he's not doing anything. He didn't deliver them in the time of the big,
Right. Yeah, these idols can't speak, they can't smell, they can't touch.
Just if I may add, Brother mentioned Isaiah 59. It touches on the point that these things are what's separating you from good things. Like Jake, you gotta look into the affairs that you're involving yourselves in. And you have to understand with our power, the God of the Hebrews, the God of Israel, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he doesn't take those things lightly. Okay, just like how you had a woman that you were dealing with, and she was being promiscuous, she had Barton eyes, you'd be ready to slap that bitch in the head. And that's how the Lord feels. You are his woman. You should be devoted to him. Yeah, you're going to get jacked up, and that's what you see the Lord's people in the position that they're in right now. You being disobedient, you playing a harlot to this very day.
You got that?
This is the book, Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14.
And after that, jump to verse 20.
Yes, sir. Read verse 14. It reads, "Turn, O backslided children, saith the Lord.
Right.
I am married unto you."
He is married unto us. He's our Lord, he's our husband. The Lord said, "Turn, O you backsliding children, for I am married unto you." Going back to what? To the covenants that were established with Israel.
That's right.
All right? The old and the new. Okay? I am joined unto you. Read on.
Continue on, it says, "For I am married unto you,
Yep.
and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion."
There you go. We're married unto Yahweh. We're joined unto him. Right? Give me verse 20.
Verse 20, Isaiah chapter 3, verse 20. "Surely as a wife trusteth departed from her husband,
Right.
so have ye dealt treacherously with me."
Right. Surely as a wife treacherously departs from her husband. That's what happened. The wife of the Lord treacherously departed from him, man. By what? By committing spiritual adultery, man. Calling on other gods, worshiping other gods, man. Right? Read on.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 20. "Surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have ye dealt treacherously with me."
So have you dealt treacherously with me. Right? You are the wife, Israel. You dealt treacherously with your husband. Right? You stepped out on him, right? Right? You was for the streets. Go ahead.
Continue on, O house of Israel, saith the Lord.
Because the Lord is giving you, basically, when you have the understanding, the Lord is giving you the answer to your condition here, man. Read on.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 21. "A voice was heard upon the high places, weeping and supplications of the children of Israel,
Yep.
for they have perverted their way, and they have forgotten the Lord."
Right, see, they have perverted the way, they've forgotten their power, man. This is why we here, man. All right, finished. Right?
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 23. I'm sorry, 22. It says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Yep.
They are all of them snared and hold.
Yep.
and they are hid in prison houses.
Right, this is the people robbed and spoiled. You 12 tribes, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Spanish. It says all of them are spared. They what it say, hidden in holes and what else?
Prison houses.
Right, in prison houses, man. That's twofold, man. Because we are here in the prison house, Babylon the Great, but also these false doctrines are like in the prison houses, man. Got Jake trapped. Right?
If you say you would spoil a strong man's house, you must bind the strong man.
Right.
So Jacob been bound in their minds.
Right.
But now a infestation of demons is running rampant up in there.
That's why Isaiah 52 had told Israel to loose the bands from off thy neck, man. That's these worldly philosophies, these false doctrines. Unloose yourself, man. Go ahead.
They are for a prey and none deliver.
Right, they are for a prey and none deliver it, man. There's nobody, there's no political candidate, no religious leader that's out here fighting for your plight here in Babylon. That's right. The only way out is the Lord. That's right.
For a spoil and none said restore. Who among you will hear? Who among you will give ear to this? I'll read it again. It says, who among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and give ear? For the time has come. Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord, he against whom we have sinned? For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his laws. So it was the Lord that, when the heathen nations would come up against us, it was Yahweh Shema Shai that would deliver us out of their hands. Out of their military might, their military might will consume us because the Lord is our strength. The Lord's heavenly army will fight for us in those battles, that divine intervention. That's how we will get the victory. But when we sin against the Lord, just like in the time of Moses, when we were fighting those battles, when we sinned against the Lord's mercy, it can't dwell in the midst of evil, in the midst of wickedness, right? In the midst of uncleanness, right? So that's how we lose our fight. That's how we've been spoiled here in Babylon the Great.
That's why I was scripture talk about they provoked me continually to my face. This is the result of that provocation. Jake, they got lifted up in pride. They got comfortable in committing these idolatrous practices. So now we're seeing the results of that. Right? But as brothers often go into, Israelites often focus on the fruit of the problem and not the root of the problem. So they're not considering why we're in the situation we're in. They're only considering the results. And they're trying to, like Esau does, is heal the symptoms instead of fixing the root causes.
I got a precept, my baby. Because, the point is, all the gods that you're worshiping, right, they're not real. See that? You're not calling worship on names of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. You are completely out of there, man. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39, in GSC. Yeah? And it says, I and I am alone, am the Most High. And it says, no other God is real. See that? I kill and I give life, I wound and I heal. No one can oppose what I do. And I want to bring that out because it says that no other God is real, man. You see that? So all the false gods that you're worshiping, they're going to leave right until you get destroyed. So plain and simple. The Lord is going to combat those that belong to him, but if they're up to good earth and unbelievers, all right, they're going to stay on that illusion until it's over.
For our gods to be hid to them that are lost. So the Lord didn't want everybody to believe him.
There's another scripture that say every son standing here that the Lord knew that from the very beginning. You see, so all you individuals out there, that's continuing, if you don't repent, but continue to walk down the way of wickedness and worshiping these false gods, leads you again to being destroyed, man. That's right, brother.
This is Hosea chapter 6 and verse 1. Come and let us return unto Yahweh, for he hath torn, and he will heal us. He has smitten, and he will bind us up.
Yeah, and that's happening now through the truth. By us receiving the breath of life, us coming back to life. Because remember, we was in the congregation of the dead. We were the dry bones, man. All right, but through the grace and mercy of Yahweh Shema Shai, He breathed upon us again, man. And we stood upon our feet and became a great exceeding army, man. Right? Any more?
So Hosea 6 and verse 2. After 2 days he will revive us.
Yep.
And the third day he will raise us up.
We're in that third day right now, and we're being raised up. This is symbolic to the Messiah. Right? Yahweh Shai being raised up on the third day, but also what? That 3 days and a half. All right, the elect standing back upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them with sorrow.
Right.
So this prophecy is active now. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and we shall live in his sight.
And we shall live in his sight because we was dead before. You see that? We were dead before. We was what? In the valley of the dry bones. Right? But the Lord gave us the breath. And then what it said, the sinews came upon us. He put the skin above, above. You know, and we stood on our feet basically, man.
Yep.
The breath.
That's right.
Which is the inspiration of the Most High. Any more?
Verse 3, it says, then shall we know if we follow on to know Yahweh. His going forth is prepared as a morning, and he shall come unto us as the rain, as the latter and former rain unto the earth.
Right, and what's heavy too, that rain is also tied back to the knowledge, man. Deuteronomy 32. Right? You got it, bro.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 2. My doctrine shall drop as the rain. My speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender earth, and as the shower upon the grass.
And that's what you see. The Most High, what is he doing? He's flooding this gospel, man. As the Spirit jumped on Apostle Hart years ago, he said, what, flood the internet, man. And that's what you're seeing, man. The wisdom, knowledge, understanding according to the Heavenly Father, according to the Bible, is what you're seeing flooding the earth, man. That's why you see everybody's talking about Israel. The main topic on every conversation is about Israel, man. And that's what, according to the Bible, according to the prophecies of what the elder just brought out, man.
Verse 3, it says, because I will publish the name of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, ascribe ye greatness unto our God.
And that's what you're seeing, man. The names of Yahweh Shemel Shai is being published around the world, man. Through the Spirit of the Lord. That's what's fulfilling what? Matthew the 24th chapter, around the 14th verse, man. This is the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to the four corners of the earth, for witness and the testimony, then the end shall come. This is why you see the end of Esau Edom's world, man. That world goes with the age, eon. You see the end of Esau Edom's world right before your eyes, and you see the Negro, Latino, Native American, which are the 12 patriarchs of Israel, raising back up in their stead, man. And this is according to Bible prophecy, man. We're coming out of that dead state, man.
This is the book of Job, chapter 8, verse 11. It says, can the rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? While it's yet in its greenness, and not cut down, it withereth before any other herb. So are the paths of all that forget the Most High, and the hypocrite's hope shall perish. So that water, represents life. And we need that water, for us to live. And the Most High is pouring out water to us right now. That's the reason why we're standing upon our feet. Verse 13? I already read that. Yeah. Read it again? The one with Spider-Man. That's 14. Verse 14, it says, Job 8 and 14, whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web.
Right, because pretty much you got 2/3 and they pretty much trust these different idols, and that's what essentially be there, a little bit of trust. Spiders, which represents that false sense of hope.
You'll be trapped.
When you look at how a spider catches prey, the insects get stuck in the web. You see them trying to wiggle their way out of it, and it just basically more and more trapped. And the spider comes and breaks them up and it gets.
And that's very heavy, because when you look on the back of that dollar bill, it's a whale. And what is Jake mind constantly on? Chasing that bag, man. And they get caught up in the trap. Jake is constantly in the trap, trying to chase that bag, man. Not knowing it's all gonna lead him to the system, man. Which is the system and trap are the synonymous to go together, man. Which is leading his ass down to a goddamn cell block, man. Can you get Isaiah 44 real quick?
Isaiah 44:1, yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Thus saith the Lord that made thee, and formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, whom I have chosen.
Jeshurun go back to what? Upright, man. And the Lord said, fear not, oh Jacob. Jacob represents the Negro Latino Native American, but the elect on this side, man. We don't have to fear, man. Because the Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, but a spirit of sound mind. So we shouldn't fear none of these things that's about to take place here in the latter days, man. We shouldn't worry about the time of martial law, the famine, all the pestilence. We don't have to worry about that, man. Because that's not where our mind is on salvation. These people on this side have to worry about the pestilence, and the sword, and various things, the instruments of death that the Lord is about to bestow unto them. We don't have to worry about that. The Lord is going to bestow unto us the right hand, which is what? To lead to salvation, man.
Verse 3, for I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground.
He said, I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, man. Who is thirsty, man? The Negro, Latino, Native American, and the Spanish, man. Because they're jumping into all these different philosophies instead of coming back to their heritage, man. Because they're trying to seek the truth. That's why they're in the Kemet. That's why in the Buddhism. That's why in the damn Christian church, all these damn false-ass idols. Because they're trying to really seek they're trying to seek knowledge. They're trying to seek who they are, man. But this is the way that lead unto life, man. This is the way, man. Keep going.
I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring.
And you see that, man. The Lord is pouring his spirit upon his seed and a blessing upon his offspring. Going on with the elder we're just going into, man. Ezekiel the 37th chapter, man. That's what you seeing. That blood upon that dry ground, man. Us rising up in our stead here in the latter days. That's the Lord pouring his spirit upon us, man. And we're coming out of that dead state, man. Keep going.
And they shall spring up as among the grass, as willows upon the water courses.
And this is why you see in camps all around Babylon the Great, all around America, all around Central America, South America, all around the world. You're hearing the knowledge of Yahweh Shemal Shah waking up the 12 tribes of Israel and mainly the elect, man. That's what you see, man. Pouring upon them dry grounds, man. And they're waking up out of that dead state, man. That's Bible prophecy, man. You got more?
It says, one shall say, I am the Lord, and another shall call himself by the name of Jacob, and another shall subscribe with his hand to the Lord, and serve himself by the name of Israel.
And that's showing you that the 12 tribes are coming back together, man. One should not envy. They should not envy amongst each other anymore, man. And that's what you see, man. The Lord is raising up the Negro, Latino, Native American, the 12 tribes of Israel, and they're coming back in their stead, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. That was it.
This is the book, Mark 24, starting verse 29. And it reads, for her thoughts are more than the sea going to wisdom, and her counsels profounder than the great deep.
Hey, knowledge of the Lord is deep. Wisdom is deep, man.
Verse 30, I also came out of the brook, the river, and as a conduit to a garden. I said, I will water my best garden.
Right, that best garden is Israel, man. Starting with the elect. Go ahead.
And will water abundantly my garden bed.
Right, which is what? The abundance of the knowledge. He said he will water abundantly his garden bed, man. Going back to the floods of water, the floods of knowledge that are being poured out. Go ahead.
So you know, it says, Sirach chapter 24, verse 31, the latter it says, I'll read verse 31. And I said, I will water my best garden, and will water abundantly my garden bed, and lo, my brook became a river, and my river became a sea.
So my brook became a river, my river became a sea. All right? So once again, there's so much water that's being poured out, so much knowledge that's overflowing. Right? Go ahead.
This is from the Southern Poverty Law Center. It says in 2019 we tracked 940 hate groups across the U.S. You know, that's what they're calling us, of course, the camps. It's including the other camps that you see, the other Israelite groups. But it's just showing that Israel is waking up, and everyone has their purpose to scream out that we're Israel. Well, there's only one truth, there's only one knowledge that's gonna grant you that salvation in the end.
Yeah, that demon Bohan Malone pretty much make that statement talking about it's like what, millions of people claiming to be Israelites now. Sirach chapter 24, verse 32. I will yet make a doctrine to shine. It's like I will yet make doctrines to shine as the morning, and will send forth the light afar off.
Right, which is the knowledge, man. So once again, our leadership didn't have to travel the globe for the word to be spread, man. That was the purpose of the unicorn, the internet. Right? That the light would shine afar off. The light is tied back to the knowledge, man. Yahweh shine. Go ahead.
Sirach 24:33. I will yet pour out doctrine as prophecy,
Right.
and will lead it to all ages forever.
Right, so that's proof that we got the truth now, man. The Lord said he was going to leave it to all ages forever. We in the last age now. All right, we the last generation standing up, coming back to the Lord in spirit and truth. Finish it out, huh?
Sirach 24:34. Behold that I have not labored for myself only,
Right.
but for all them that seek wisdom.
Right, so we're not just doing this for ourselves, but for all of them that seek wisdom. Right, this is the purpose of the Lord creating the World Wide Web, man, so that his word and the prophecies in his name ultimately can be magnified throughout the earth. Right? Isaiah was it Psalm 19?
Psalm 19.
Right? Romans 10.
Yep.
All those scriptures about what this word being spread to the four corners of the earth. Right? This word is global. All right? You can go back to that.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 1. The word that the Lord spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not.
Publish and conceal not. This word is not being concealed, it's being made public for all to know, to all to see. The standard is being raised up.
That scripture conceal not the secret prophecies of this book.
There you go.
You know, for the time is at hand. Now is the time of the prophecies to be spoken into existence.
Right.
We're tearing down Babylon. The word, where the word of the king is, there is power.
That's right.
You know, and who may say what doest thou? So the Lord's out here working on our behalf.
That's right. And Apostle Paul said in the book of Acts 20 that I have not shunned to declare unto you the counsel of Yahweh Shai. So the true prophets of the Lord ain't holding nothing back, man. We ain't compromised out here, man. We giving you the whole road, man. The straight skinny, man.
Declare ye among the nations and publish, set up a standard, publish and conceal not.
That's right.
Say Babylon is taken,
Yep.
hell is confounded,
That's the message. Babylon is taken. This place is done. All right. Bel is confounded. And what else?
Merodach is broken in pieces.
Right. All of those idols that we were just going into earlier, man. All of that is being cast down through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai. Those are the strongholds that are being eliminated, man. That's right. Go ahead.
Her idols are confounded.
Yep.
Her images are broken in pieces.
Keep going.
Okay, and that image is what we're seeing being established right now. Man. You know, once that MOTB is fully pushed, right? We're going to see who's bowing to the image, man. And you're going to see those who stand up against that image, right? And that's what's going to cause that image to be broken in pieces, as it says. It says, verse 3, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate,
Right.
and none shall dwell therein.
Right. Going into Russia, you know, China, all those nations, man, they're getting ready to come against this place. All right, to bring it to its demise.
They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power.
Right, and that's happening through the elect, man. That's right. Right, out of the northern and southern kingdom, coming together, seeking the true power. Real quick, hold where you at. Give me Hosea chapter 3 and verse 5. This is what's going on in the planet Earth right now. All right?
Hosea chapter, what's that, 3 and 5?
3 and 5, come in a little bit out.
Hosea chapter 3 and verse 5. Afterward shall the children of Israel return and seek the Lord Yahweh their power,
Yep.
and David their king, and shall fear Yahweh and his goodness in the latter days.
Right, this is what's going on right now, man. All right? So you can go back to that.
So Jeremiah 50 and verse 4. In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together, going and weeping. They shall go and seek the Lord their power.
Yep.
They shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward.
Right, they shall ask the way to Zion, man. Jake coming back to understanding. Go ahead.
Saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in a perpetual covenant, that shall not be forgotten.
Right, now the elect are waking up and crying unto the Lord, man. All right, that's what's going on throughout the planet Earth, which contributes to the word going out to the four corners of the world. All that is tied into the awakening of Israel, man. Read on.
My people have been a lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
Right. All of these damn rappers, these fake ass rappers, these political leaders cause you to go astray. They're not giving you the truth. They set up to keep you niggas, man. Right? To keep you in a degenerate state of mind. Right? Damn Al Sharpton, Martin Luther King, all them clowns, man.
Control opposition.
Control opposition, man. Yeah, the Black Boule, all of that, man. The Greek fraternities, sororities, all of that shit, man.
I was gonna say, just adding to your point you said earlier, we're in the age of information. You can look this up yourself.
Right.
Yeah, they call gatekeepers for a reason.
Right. And on top of that, the names you mentioned, a lot of them niggas FBI formers that got tried out.
Yeah. Al Sharpton,
Them niggas
Jesse
work for,
Jackson.
FBI, man. Whatever, Alphabet, whatever.
Man, I think somebody brought up, if I'm not mistaken, that all these church pastors are all FBI informants.
They're Masons.
Yeah.
They're Masons.
Every person of influence in America is a Mason.
Right.
You have to be a Mason in order to start climbing the ladder
Right.
of America.
Yeah, that's why.
The Masonic lodge,
That's why they gonna hit them with that was the Romans the 13th chapter. They gonna hit. They ain't even hit me with the Romans 13 when the CD came out.
Yeah, because they're gonna save that for the major.
Yeah, that major event. Yeah.
Hey, what was the Edomite that was the head of the FBI that said there would never be a black Messiah?
Hoover.
Hoover, yeah. Edward J. Hoover. J. Edward Hoover, man. He said there would never be a black Messiah unless we create one.
And they've been doing it.
Project Black Messiah.
There you go.
And they've been creating all your so-called leaders, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King,
Right.
all these guys that you want to follow, all your Tupacs and Biggies and shit, man.
That's why Yahweh Shai warned the false prophets in the last days. There's a lot of people that are coming with a false vision
Right.
of the things that are going to come to pass, and it's not the correct message.
Every Jake they put in front of you is all set up, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse, I'm starting at verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as they set a snares, they set a trap, they catch men.
That's them sellouts.
That's right.
That's your Masonic sellouts, man.
Even amongst the
Right?
circumcision.
Yeah, even amongst the circumcision. Go ahead.
As the cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit.
Yeah, because they all come with all these false prophets, these informants, they all come with a doctrine to entrap you.
Yeah, it's backed by the government. That's why they get tax write-offs. A 501c3 tax exempt charter, they get tax write-offs to lie to your ass, man.
And they know, they know what they do.
Right.
It says, therefore they are become great and wax rich, which was the spirit that Brother brought out earlier, dealing with just wax and these niggas, they looking in the society off of destroying their people.
Yeah, you can buy a nigga cheap. Niggas don't cost that much.
You saw that, what's that movie, Bonnie and Clyde movie with Jake. Kick, Swing, Swim. Yeah, they showed that day.
gonna say,
They sold him out for
didn't we not just talk about how
Black
Peter-
Messiah.
Black Messiah.
They got a gas station, $2.
Yep, with some cigarettes.
It says they are waxing fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Yeah, Jake is more wicked than the wicked themselves. Hey, you gotta understand, we're the Lord's people, man, so we're gonna be greater than anything, man. And now Jake is greater in wickedness. They surpass the deeds of the wicked. That's why when it comes to any type of transgression being promoted throughout the society, who you see in the front? Jake, man. When it comes to homosexuality, when it comes to transformism, right? When it comes to being a thug, a straight up terrorist, right? Who's in the forefront? The so-called Negro, man. Right? And there's a reason for that, man.
And on top of that, when some shit happens where they get shot by the police, who is right there on the floor? Jesse Jackass and Al Sharpton. And then they're on their fade out. They gotta bring in these new pseudo leaders.
There you go. It's all by design, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says they judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy they not judge.
Right, because hey, them guys ain't giving you the whole truth. Guys are compromised, man. Guys are bought and paid for. All right, and this is what the Lord was warning you of, man. Because this was going to happen more prevalent now that we're at the end of America, the end of Babylon. There's going to be more false doctrine, more false prophets popping up. That's why when you see these new guys on YouTube, hey, you see these videos, they got hundreds of thousands of views, hella likes, subscriptions, and these guys just pop up out of nowhere, man. So you already know what time it is if you operate in wisdom.
Yeah, they call them plants.
Yeah, Quince.
They're plants, man.
Yeah.
Somebody that's set up, and then they get a backing out of nowhere, and all of a sudden these niggas are like scooped out.
Yeah, they're the news, the top guy. Everybody following him. All of a sudden, this guy popped up 3 days ago.
Yep. That's what they did with Barack Obama.
Right.
What's the nigga?
Grandmaster Jay.
That happened with him. You know, anybody that comes up with a doctrine outside of what the Israelites preach, Jake is all for it.
Yeah. Yeah, like we read earlier, Jake is quick to go follow another idol, man. Jake, you know, Jake is what you say, there's no stability amongst Jake, man. Jake is all over the place as we just read the scripture. Let's go back to that. Go ahead.
This is 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that Yahweh has set forth us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made a spectacle unto the world, and to angels, and to men.
Right, and the Lord was very strategic by setting forth the apostles last, because Jake tried everything first. He tried the NAACP. They tried civil rights. They tried marching. Back to Africa. They tried Egyptology. Right.
Tried Christianity.
All of that, man.
All that bullshit didn't work.
And back in the 90s, hey, Jake tried that Nubian bullshit.
Fight the power.
Fight the power, all that madness. None of that worked. Because the scriptures say, if this be of men, it will come to naught.
That's right. They tried the black economics.
Right.
You know, trying to build it. None of that worked.
None of that worked.
The scripture tell you, unless the Lord build the house, that house will burn away.
That's it, man. So he set forth the apostles last. That's why now we're in the last days. And the true prophets and teachers of the Lord are now being heard. They're being seen. They're being magnified right now. They're being acknowledged.
That's why the scripture says, "Thy eyes shall see their teacher."
There you go.
The teacher shouldn't be removed in a corner anymore.
Right.
They'll be right and broad public. We on the concourse and on the internet, anywhere there it's basically a social gathering. You will hear the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. You've been seeing it.
Right. That's why he set forth the apostles last, because the Israelites are a continuous trending topic amongst these people. Right? Who are the Edomites? Who are the Israelites? The prophecies. Is America Babylon according to the scriptures? So on and so forth. What's the Lord's name? What's his son's name? If thou canst tell.
Yep. All these things
Right?
are heavy things according to prophecy, man. And that's why it's a beautiful thing, because you look at that word apostle, it means sent away. The Most High sent forth the apostles last. He sent us last so we can push forth the message, man. And then now look, now you see the end of this thing.
Yeah.
Isaiah 8:20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them.
Anybody speaking? No, you speaking.
Yeah, but that's what you see, like the elder brought out. That was according to all Martin Luther King, all these false ass leaders. They wasn't speaking to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. They were speaking to their own words, man. And that's why, as the brother priest brought out, if it was of the Lord, it would come to naught. And that's what you see, man.
It was of men.
If it was of men. And it was what it do? It failed. It wasn't of the Lord, man. It didn't stand strong, man. But this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, of course, the Heavenly Father is still here. It's still standing. What was that? The Antoine Fisher. We're still standing. We're still strong. And we're getting stronger and stronger, man. As the latter days increase, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding is getting stronger and stronger. We're seeing a fall of our enemies, man.
That's the vibration, man. It's the vibration of the truth, the vibration of the prophets. You know?
Just like when you think about the phase, you got waxing on, you got waning, you got waxing. See that? I'm going to say Esau's roots, because when you say that unrighteous dealings, the riches got by the sea, it's being trampled in one piece to another. So going back to Elder redemption, so now, see that? Esau's kingdom is waning, and we're waxing. We're waxing.
And the sun is setting on this place, man.
That's right.
And that sunset is tied to destruction.
Yep.
Right?
Right.
Midnight, yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 in verse 6.
Right.
My people have been lost sheep.
Yep.
Their shepherds have caused them to go
All
astray.
right, now you understand it, where it says the shepherds caused them to go astray, man. All these leaders that are put in front of you, these black boule leaders, all right, these Masonic sellout niggas, all right, they cause you to go astray. Right? They are paid to keep you lost.
Put on you.
Go ahead.
They have turned them away on the mountains.
That's right.
They have gone from mountain to hill.
Yep.
They have forgotten their resting place.
Jacob's gone from mountain to hill. You forgot your true resting place, right? Which is this truth, which is Yahweh Shemel Shah, right? The true place of rest, this knowledge. Go ahead.
That's what the Lord said. He would not leave us comfortless. He would give us a peace, not as the world gives. That's the Lord left us this comfort. To understand that He's going to return and right all the wrongs that are going on in the earth.
Right.
And the Lord told us, He that is not with me is against me. He that gathereth not with us, gathereth abroad.
Right.
And that's what these false groups are doing.
When it reads in the NLT, it says they have lost their way and cannot remember how to get back to the sheepfold.
Yep.
So
That's why you need a shepherd.
That's why you need a shepherd. Man, that's why you need a shepherd.
That's why you need Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, and that's why the Lord set up what? He set us up to be shepherds, man. Overseers of the flock, man. That's why the scripture say be diligent to know the state of our flock. The Most High set up the apostles and the elders of great millstone, beloved, Akim on down to make sure we're guiding the sheep correctly according to the Bible, man. Not leading them astray as these other false leaders, man.
when you go into the commentary to this verse, it tells you that the shepherds have betrayed them.
Yep.
You know, and you go into that word betray, it tells you to hand over into the hands of your enemies.
Yep, yep.
You know, so that's what we're seeing taking place.
I was going to say, speak on that, right? How they strengthen the hand of the evil people, right? These false prophets, these false leaders that are misleading our people, miseducating them on things that are currently to salvation, is what's ultimately going to be their demise, and it ultimately strengthens, as the brother had went into the definition of betrayal, giving over to our enemies. You've literally amplified the power struggle over to your enemy.
That's what you said, that these now won't have to be believers, because the niggas are worse than the devil. We understand the devil doing what he's doing because of that. He's the devil. But you niggas, you knowingly are destroying your people. So you're worse. You know?
Say the hireling cares not for the sheep. But the shepherd is going to care for the sheep. You know?
Yeah. Niggas like Bishop Nate, General Yohana, Alazar. Them niggas gonna be beaten with many strikes. Because they know better, man. You know? You got it, brother.
This is Sirach chapter 1 and verse 27. For the fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai is wisdom and instruction.
The fear of Yahweh Shemel Shah is wisdom and instruction, man. And that's what you're presented right before you, man. So we fear the Lord, man. Wisdom and instruction, man. We're following the doctrine, man. We're doing what's according to the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah. This is not of us, man. We don't make it about us. And that's what you see with a lot of these other camps, these other leaders. They make it about themselves, man. Keep going.
And faith and meekness are his delight.
And faith and meekness are his delight, man. Humility, man. You have to be humble in this thing. Because the Lord giveth and he taketh away, man. The Lord can give you this wisdom and understanding and take it away from you and have you out here looking like a damn idiot. And we done seen it for years, man. Have you out here bugged out your damn mind, man. That's why you got to stay humble. The whole new gospel, man. Keep going.
Distrust not the fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai when thou art poor. And come not unto him with a double heart.
And come not to him with a double heart, being double-minded, man. Unbelief, man. Wavering. Not putting your trust in the Lord, man. With all things, put your trust in the Lord, man. Because the Lord is going to guide you in here in the latter days, man. Keep going.
Be not a hypocrite in the sight of men.
And that's what you see amongst some other camps, man. A bunch of fucking hypocrites, man. Bunch of damn hypocrites. It's the biker jacket. It's this, it's that. But you got a lot of wicked shit going on in your congregation. But anytime the brothers get set up in the spirit to rebuke y'all ass, y'all don't want to take the low, man. Because you're a bunch of damn hypocrites, man. That word hypocrite goes back to acting. You're a bunch of phonies and fakes, man. You're not real, man. As a Jake say in the hood, you're not real. You fake. And it's getting exposed more and more. This is why you're seeing a lot of Jakes is starting to lead them camps, man. Because like we always been saying for years, it's a lot of the elect mingled amongst you wicked ass niggas, man.
Ain't no diminishing up here.
No.
Cut it out.
No.
Yeah.
The Lord said what they say in Moses' seat. They're playing the far as if they demand the Lord.
Yep.
You know, they act as if they got the keys, you know, to the kingdom of heaven. You know, they've been given the authority down here upon the earth. But their words that they speak don't have no authority because Yahweh Shai is not with those guys.
Yeah, as the scriptures say, they clean the outside of the cup. But inside they're full of dead man's bones, man. Dead as hell, man. Keep going.
And take good heed what thou speakest.
And take, hey, read that again.
And take good heed what thou speakest.
Oh, Apostle Paul's writings are not relevant.
And take good heed what thou speakest.
Oh, we can't trust in the whole Bible, but we trust in the Bible. What the hell are you talking about? That's confusion.
Babylon ain't America.
It's Rome.
There's hell.
It's hell. Now it's a hell dome. Take good heed without speakers, man. Because what the scriptures say, every idle word
And there
that
was
man
one
should
fight.
speak
And
shall hold
they-
account in the day of judgment.
To add to that too, you gotta understand what that's doing to Jake. You're knowing leading Jake to the destruction. So that's why we gotta make sure that what we're teaching is correct. That way we're not held bound to perhaps white blood on him.
Because the scriptures say, if any man minister, let him minister to the oracles of God by Shem Shah.
And also scriptures say, Revelation 21st chapter, any man add anything or add words to the scriptures. So a lot of you represent Israelites, you guys add to the doctrine, right? And the Lord's going to correct you in this on this side. That's right.
Go all the way to 30. 30 point.
Sirach chapter 1 and verse 30. Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall.
Hey, you hear that, Nate? You hear that, Sakari? No riding on those stallions. Humility, man. Read that again, bro. High priest.
Hebrew and Hellcat.
Yeah, Hebrew and Hellcat. Yeah. What the hell, man? You make videos about Hebrew and Hellcat. What they got to do with the gospel?
Exalt not thyself, lest thou fall and bring dishonor upon thy soul.
And that's what you're going to see take place, man. And we just patiently wait. But we all understand that the Lord is going to humble a lot of you niggas. They call yourself head bishops, chief priests, captains, generals, all these damn fake, false-ass titles that you set up for yourself. The Lord's going to humble your ass very, very soon, man. Yeah, what they got to do with the gospel? Keep going.
And so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai discovered thy secrets.
And it's been getting shown throughout the years what's been going on in them camps. Nothing but wickedness, man. Adultery, murder, slander, lies, scheming, some agent shit.
You found out from IUIC you had a whole troll squad that was dedicated to trolling other people's videos.
Mainly us.
You got motherfuckers from IUIC that was calling brothers God following.
Come on, man, getting brothers fired. That's wicked.
That's wicked as hell.
That's what that brother God was.
Yeah, that's the main. Oh yeah, that's the main one right there.
There's hella wickedness going on among these camps. This latest episode that's dealing with IUIC dealing with the adult situation. That's just one of many.
And you ask me, that's a reflection of the Lord.
That's a reflection of
Like I
Bishop
said,
Nathaniel.
these things could be easier for these niggas. You just humble down and stick to the doctrine that you learned from Pastor Mark. All of these
And as the scripture say, as a king, so is a servant. The bishop is like a king in that congregation. They look up to him.
He's like the Lord.
In their eyes, but he's wicked though. Now look at the monks, the whole congregation. Number wicked. Finish it out.
It says, and so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai discovered thy secrets and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
They don't fear the Lord. If you fear the Lord, you won't be calling him yo play yo. You call him what you want. You won't be saying all types of slanderous allegations like you do on a day-to-day, man. Oh, I hate the name. I hate him. Who says that if you're a man of the Lord? You wouldn't even joke like that. You wouldn't even joke. You wouldn't even joke like that because you know deep down the Lord's gonna kill your ass. But that's showing you you really don't have to fear the Lord. You fear Esau over the Lord. You fear losing that bag over the Lord. You fear your popularity amongst your social, amongst your peers more than the Lord. And the Lord's starting to see that more and more, that you guys are just set up to be false prophets. That's all it is.
Keep on getting these niggas that want to follow them. No sleep over how big your congregations are.
Yeah, And the Lord says in Ezekiel 14 chapter, man, the same destruction as that false leader is going to get, the same as the people that follow into him. That's what's going to take place anyway. You're set up to let Israel know that they're Israel, and so they still get their judgment because they're not going to repent anyway.
Just a little bit more. It says, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not to the truth, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of Yahweh Shemel Shai, but thy heart is full of deceit.
And that's what you see about it. All right, John 10 chapter, first verse. They're trying to go up another way. They're trying to make it about themselves instead of the Lord, man. When you come to serve the Lord, you have to deny yourself. It's not about you anymore. It's about doing the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. What did these guys do? They made it about themselves. They made it about monetary gain. They made it about gimmicks. They made it about everything contrary to what the scriptures say. And that's why the Lord is starting to expose them more and more in the latter days.
Yeah. Because you got the average 2/3 that see these reprobate Israelite groups, and they waking up to this shit. You know, a lot of them doing this thing here, you know, pretty much selling the truth. You know, cash apps and all that, man.
Yo, Sakari, they got a whole Hebrew Bible. They got a Bible now.
Yeah.
You got a Bible.
Yeah. See?
It's too much, man.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 4. Oh. It says, thus saith the Lord God, woe be unto the foolish prophets. They follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Yeah, because these false prophets, they're not warning our people about the time that's coming. You know, they're not going into the market of beasts, you know, the MOTB. They're not telling you about the time of Jacob's trouble. They're not telling you about how to wait for the destroyed. But I see your epistles, man, right? If you're wicked and you're an Israelite. You see, so these guys here, they're pretty much like dumb dogs, man. They just won't bark. See, and what do you do with a dumb dog? You put it down because it's useless. See that? So a lot of you false prophets will put you down because well, actually, you have to serve a purpose on the left-hand side, man. That's what deceived the 2/3, man. Because the Lord didn't want them anyway.
Everybody that says, Lord, Lord, man, it's here in the kingdom of the Most High. Right? Now, these guys, some kids, they confess the name, but it works, they deny it.
This is Isaiah 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are selling on their leaves. You know, they get big paychecks, get big tax write-offs. You just send across the country and shit. So you ain't on your watch. You're not serving your purpose as a watchman, really. You know?
A lot of these guys, they think that this thing is going to continue on. You know?
Isaiah 56 and verse 11. Yea, they are all greedy dogs, which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand.
Yeah, they are shepherds that cannot understand. Ultimately, the Spirit of the Lord ain't really dealing with you. That's why you're apparently saying the shit that you're saying.
Get a few breakdowns,
Right.
then you start bugging the fuck out.
Crazy.
I'm going to go answer.
Right for that, a serious matter like that. Yeah. That should, like the Apostle said, that whole video should never got put out in the first place.
Yeah,
We
that was
wasn't having that
embarrassing.
in-house, man.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Now that makes a bad look on everybody. To be honest with you.
Like I said, let it be your watch.
Yeah. Yeah, you ain't gonna laugh at that.
That brother still in the congregation.
I have no idea.
I think he both families got taken out. Either way, like it's a whole bag of worms that came with that shit. That shit should be that was messy as hell.
Continuing on, it says they all look to their own way, everyone for his own gain.
I think I heard
From
that.
his quarter. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink.
Yeah, these guys are all about themselves, getting the bags, whatever, man. Whatever was going to keep them carnally on top, so to speak. That's right.
Why you lay here or lay house of Lord is desolate? The Lord is in the process of raising up the house of David, the rulers of David. We're not in our glory yet. Things are in their glory already. yourself from this world.
Yeah.
You know?
Scripture say, you were a friend of the world, you were enemy of the Most High, man. And when you look at a lot of these reprobate Israelite people still walking around here with sunglasses, you had the one guy that said, we serve a nigga God. See that? So the Lord's going to destroy you, you individuals, man, because you have not become a new creature.
They don't understand the importance of what being an Israelite is really about. Because most of these jakes that come into the truth, they look at this as just like a fad or a trend. They don't understand, like, being an Israelite is a responsibility.
Yeah.
We're about to become heirs to the new world that Yahweh Shah is going to usher in, man. So we have to be prepared the correct way to inherit all the road that we're about to get. That's what we're going to let up.
Moving on, Isaiah 66 verse 12. Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink. And tomorrow shall be as this day, and more abundant.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 6. My people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place.
Yeah, our people, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanics, are all over the damn place, man. Yeah. You know, every philosophy, every idol, continuously going on, man. Right? And you know the kingdom, forget about it, man.
Oh,
The church, the Catholicism, that witchcraft. You know, what's the name of them guys?
St. Mary.
St. Mary, all of that, man.
As our scripture tell you, easily join the idol. Let her alone. Let him alone.
A lot of you Northern Kingdom Jakes think you Edomites and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know? It's because you got that light skin and shit.
And they have to put that on their birth certificate. A lot of them, when they go to census, that's why I look like this mass Edomite majority that be this part, man. I seen that the other day, they put that on the census, because back then, it was only black and white. So they had to classify as white. That's why they were always a lot of these like, you know, that's Northern Kingdom. They take that from
And a lot of you Northern people can't stand the fact that the Lord is so-called.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you worse than Esau.
Years of indoctrination.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 7. All that found them have devoured them.
All that found them have devoured them. That's speaking about the nation, man. Right? When you don't know who you are, you have been devoured. Right? When you're in a continual state of delusion, you've been devoured. Yeah. Go ahead.
And their adversaries said, we offend not.
We ain't do nothing. Go ahead.
Because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers.
Right, and the nations understood that, man. If you want to get that one, Judas.
Yeah, I got you.
They understood that, man. As long as they can keep us separated from our power, they would continue to be victorious over us.
And having that understanding helps you know why Esau tells our people certain things like the law is done away with. Right. You can call the Lord whatever you want, because he tries to diminish the importance of what the scriptures say, how it's supposed to work with our power.
Right.
That's why when you read the book of Psalms, the 83rd chapter, it tells you about how these other nations, they came against us, man. That's why Jacob, totally forgot they were held in word.
I got it. 3 lines.
Judith chapter 5 verse 17. And whilst they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hated iniquity was with them.
Right, because when we were in order, we prospered, man. His hand was with us. In many battles, so on and so forth. You know?
This is the counsel that the heathen are having. You read the whole story. This was proven true. You know, when the Lord delivered us out of the kings that came up against us.
Right.
That was our furnace, right?
Yeah,
You got it there.
exactly. Because he spoke proudly against the king of Israel.
Wait 2 hours to eat.
Verse 18. But when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore.
Right, so when we departed from the Lord, we were destroyed from many battles. Right? Go ahead.
And were led captive into a land that was not theirs.
Right, this is why we're in this situation. Because we departed from our power. Go ahead.
And the temple of their power was cast to the ground. And their cities were taken by the enemy.
Right. Going back to Nebuchadnezzar. All right? Dealing with the first temple, then all the way fast forward to the time of the Romans, man.
Yep.
All right? When they destroyed the temple, man. And we were scattered to the four corners of heaven. That's right. Right? Go ahead. 70 AD. Go ahead.
Verse 19. But now are they returned to their power, and are come up from the places where they were scattered,
Yep.
and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country,
There you go.
for it was desolate.
Right. Any more?
Just a little bit more.
Let me ask you, now, we are Jerusalem.
Right.
You know, the men that you see out here on the highways and hedges preaching the truth in the believers.
Right.
Right? We're the temple of the Lord. The Spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is flowing in us now. You know, and the Lord has made for the elect are not going to be defiled by these idols anymore. You know, and that's why they have already gotten the victory. Yahweh Shai said, be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. If we be in Yahweh Shai, nothing can separate us from Yahweh, from that promise. That's right.
Yep.
Verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. Verse 21. But
Let me ask you, we're being gathered by the word of the Lord. Because they talk about they've been gathered, right? We're being gathered from the east to the west by the words of the Holy One. Right? So now we're reunited with Yahweh Shema Shai in that divine power.
verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them.
So they know that. They understand that. That's why it's a $1 billion, $1 trillion industry to keep you in sin and transgression. Right. The church, through music, all right, through the shit they put on TV, things that they teach you in school, it's all to keep you separated from your power, man.
Right.
In a situation come out and say, the apostles, they all told us that they was out there teaching, and the limousine had some Edomites hopped out the car, and wanted to, ask about the 12 tribe chart and said, we spent millions of dollars, right, to hide this information from you guys. So how did you guys find this out? You see?
So we read this account, the heathen was very proud because he said, we're not going to be overcome or defeated by those who ancestors were slaves. And that's the same narrative in these times. You guys ain't nothing but slaves. Your ancestors ain't nothing but slaves. Which that's true, but hey, just as he raised up, say, I will send my hand again a second time, and deliver the children of my people that are scattered across the four corners of the earth.
Yeah, that's the problem with that logic that they make, because our ancestors, we weren't just slaves, we were kings before we were slaves. So that's where they mess up at. We're gods. We're gods.
Right. Esau tell you that they found us jumping from trees and shit.
Yeah, Tarzan.
Like Tarzan, like monkeys and shit. We're the prince of the power.
We civilized them. They had.
Right.
What you talking about, man?
Right, according to his narrative, right? His scientific racism, all that bullshit. Finish that out. We'll go back to that.
It says, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
That's it. That's why these nations can't afford for you to come back to your power. That's what the whole chapter of Psalms 83 is about.
Right.
It's about that crafty counsel of keeping you away from your power. That the name of Israel be no more in remembrance.
Exactly.
That's serious, man.
Serious business. Which is why you see all this opposition against the truth.
There you go.
The truth, like you had made mention of a few weeks back about the icons being released in Russia, you automatically see an uproar of these Edomite Christians that were like, I can't get with that. But see, this world, and Esau being loose, and giving those chains being loosened off of him, when you read Revelations 20, right? His whole system was fortified on deception. So as this truth of who we are comes out, he's trying to push a narrative to come against the truth, but there's nothing that you can say against the truth but for the truth, man. There's nothing there's nothing you can do against the truth but for the truth.
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 7. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even the Lord, the hope of their fathers. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he-goats before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
All right, raising up those Russians, all right, to unleash the enemy missiles to hit this place, which is all part of prophecy. That's why every day we move closer to World War III, which is what? The second death, pursuant to the scriptures. That's right. Right? And the scriptures say that this war should be with burning fuel and fire. Right? Go ahead, Al.
Verse 10. And Judea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord.
All that spoil this place are going to be satisfied, man. Hey, like in Revelation 18, man, how the nations, how they say, alas, that great place Babylon was destroyed. It's going to be a great rejoicing throughout the planet Earth when this place is destroyed, when it goes down.
Even the trees and all that stuff.
It's Jeremiah 59 or 49, and verse 31. Arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, saith the Lord, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone. Going into Babylon the Great, but also known as America. Right? All these nations are about to invade this place, right? Against the better judgment of these Americans.
It's already invaded. Ain't no about. Lord shot some buildings this place with caterpillars. That's why you're seeing all the government aid going to all these damn so-called migrants. What does a caterpillar do? It eats. So what is it doing? These migrants are eating up all your government funds and all your checks, and that's why Jake's upset. And then what gradually doing is setting up the stage when these damn lights go out to go ahead and start grabbing y'all asses up.
Also, too, what's going on with that too? They're setting the stage up to have the, Judah hate Ephraim. A lot of these migrants are Northern Kingdom, so they're trying to create that friction between the two tribes.
And they're not bringing out since damn 2019, 2016. It's been over 40,000 so-called Chinese migrants come in America over through the San Diego border. You're not bringing that out, which is showing you that China and North Korea and all these different sleeper cells from their countries, they're here. They're just waiting on the right call to come down on these people, man. You got the Hamites over here, you got them Iranians, the Pakistanis, all these different nations. When they're Title 42, when they expired Title 42, all these other nations, they flooded the border right along with the so-called, basically, they was right in the midst of that, man. Because they're waiting on that call, man, when those lights go out, start rounding you damn Americans up, man. And that's what you Americans all find out, fuck around and find out. Yeah, right, man. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, fuck around and find out the blue hats gonna grab y'all asses up. That's what you gonna fuck around and find out.
Hey, that's why they got this political tension going on, man. Like these Edomites are like, look, if Trump don't get in office, and they ready to pull guns out.
And that's showing the hypocrisy. He's a felony now, right? He's a felon. So-called. Well, what felon you know that just be set up when he can have his own date? Any other nigga, this is all a show. But it's just showing the hypocrisy of America. He's a felon now. Any other felon, go ahead, grab him, put the cuffs on him.
Can't vote.
Go to the back. How do you be the president then? That's showing the hypocrisy of America. It's a fucking show, man.
It's stoking the flames, man.
Yeah, it's a brand
The Civil War is being brewed up, and they're using Trump as a means to make this shit to where, like you said, if you can't run for president,
That's it, man. Hey, let it happen. Hey, that's what the main policies be looking for. Because once the chaos goes down, hey, this society's going to collapse, and they're going to bring forth that chip. Martial law. Yeah, martial law. Jacob's trouble. So, hey, it is what it is.
Continuing on, Jeremiah 49 and 32. And their camels shall be a booty, and the multitude of their cattle is spoiled. And I will scatter into all winds them that are in the uttermost corners, and I will bring their calamity from all sides thereof, saith the Lord.
All sides, man. This place getting hit with, this place going to go through Jacob's trouble. It's going to go through the famines, the plagues, civil unrest,
crazy weather patterns.
Right, the weather patterns as we see.
So the weather, man, that Esau is using that machine. It's heating up that ocean so bad, man. When I be watching it, this dude has been doing the grass. The water is so heated up. It's worse than when Katrina was heated up. So imagine what's coming this hurricane season. They already saying it's already about 89% chance of multiple hurricanes. Come on, man.
And it also said too that it's going to hit a lot of coastal cities. When you look at the southeast, a lot of that is primarily the tribes. A lot of tribes are on those coastal linings. Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Texas.
Jersey, New York.
This is the second Ezra 15 and 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I would not suffer them down to dwell in the land of Egypt.
Right, when you trust in these politics and these fake ass candidates and all that, all you're doing is being led to the slaughter, man. Because it don't matter what political stance you take. You can be Democrat, Republican. They all work for the same team, man. They all work for the damn bankers, man. So you people are delusional out here, man. Right?
They just want something to talk about.
Right.
Really, the people are so dumbed down. They have to be told what to think about, how to feel, how to, what to be mad at. Exactly. Esau Edom always paints a narrative of right and wrong, and this is the only thing that goes through people's minds.
Because, like, example, what you're saying, this country's supposed to be a democracy, right? That's for the people, right?
Yeah.
Why are they giving you choices of who you have to vote for? Why can't anybody just run?
Exactly. Showing that you don't have a choice. Because you're elected, you're not selected. They just want, like they said, which is going back to Jordan Maxwell, like he said, they give you a choice. And they give you, it's just like a bank. It's just like a bank. They're giving you an opportunity. He's running. You're getting a 2 out of the corporation. Which one you like better? That's all they want. They just want your senses on who you like better. That's it.
Like I said,
They still work for the same corporation. America is a corporation owned by the bankers.
Same thing with fast food. They give you all these
Your
options.
choice.
You know, but it's all the same.
Yeah, Burger King, McDonald's,
Cola.
It's all the same.
But they all get the same product from the company Cargill, which is owned by the small man.
There you go, man.
Esau Edom is really just keeping track of everyone's ideals through this whole voting system. Like what part of the country, things like this, what part of the country, things like that. So you know where to lay certain traps and snares.
That's why you have red states and blue states.
Yeah, and that's why you got the red list, blue list, yellow list, black list. Finish it out.
Second Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring up with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
Yeah. So we're in the time of the judgment of Babylon, which is America's body, whether you believe it or not. That's right. All right. Hey, there was what's the little thing they have where it says the average kingdom only lasts 250 years. America's like at 248.
I got you right here.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. So I thought that was pretty heavy, man. Showing you that this place has been numbered, man.
And on top of that, this place hasn't been, it hasn't had peace in this land at least going to 50 years. It's under 50.
It's like 14 somewhere.
It's small.
Yeah, because really what the so-called, this ain't the American dream that the elites have. It's the NWO. So that's what they have constantly been fighting for.
Right. So what you mentioned, it says empires only last about 250 years. The United States is 246 years
Come
old.
on, man. Right, hey, he was set up to rule for a little season, man. His little season is almost over with, man. Right? And that's the end of his enterprise. Right? Let's go back to that.
So Jeremiah 50 and verse 10. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of my inheritance, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls.
Right, yeah, this place rejoiced at the destruction of the Lord's heritage. So-called Israelites still in their distress. And so the Israelites go to destruction. Right? Hold where you at, go to Baruch, the 4th chapter. All right? Because destruction is going to come upon those that rejoice in the fall. Right? You know, Luke 4, like the latter end of the chapter.
John, I got you.
Right? About how her cities rejoice at her fall.
Oh, I got you.
Yep.
This is Baruch chapter 4 and verse 20. I'll start at verse 30.
There you go.
Baruch 4:30. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee.
Yep.
Miserable are they that afflicted thee.
You see, miserable are they that afflicted thee, man. Talking about the tribes, man. Miserable are they that afflicted thee. Go ahead.
And rejoice at thy fall.
Right, as we just read, man, Babylon rejoiced at the fall of the Lord's people, the Israelites, man. How was this place established? On death, rape, robbery, and murder, man.
Yep.
All right, off of lies. The Lord didn't forget that. Right. Go ahead.
Miserable are the cities which thy children serve.
And miserable are the cities which thy children serve. All right? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanic children serve slavery, hardcore bondage here.
To this day.
To this day. To this day.
Scripture said ye are yet this day in your captivity.
There you go.
What you know is cities around America are dying. That's why you see a mass influxes into these different cities like Charlotte, North Carolina, because they're saying that they, got wealthy and died. Homelessness at an all-time high. It really gets so systematically destroyed those cities.
Right. Because he's trying to bottleneck everybody into his little NWO 15-minute cities.
It goes on to say, verse 32, miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy sons.
Miserable, read that again. Matter of fact, come over here.
Luke chapter 4, verse 32. Luke chapter 4, verse 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children serve. Miserable is she that received thy son.
Miserable is she that received thy sons. Right? You were brought over here to the earth.
Verse 33. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be brag for her own desolation.
Right.
Keep it up.
That's why the Lord had that law there to do it. Right. So. Right.
Elijah Robin did that lesson in the language, how to use America, via the, after the 619 incident. Everyone is taking a glimpse of reality. It's not looking too bright. They look outside the windows, it's going to be darker, right? No one is really seeing a future here in America. But everyone is really just holding on for dear life of a little bit constant.
They live paycheck to paycheck. When you watch the economic woes in these various channels, all your so-called restaurants are closing down. All of them. All your mall restaurants closing down. All your Foot Lockers, Wood Action closing down. Walmart's closing down. So what the hell is going to do for the waiters, the waitress, the people that stock the shelves? All these people going to be out of jobs, man. Everybody can't Uber.
Right.
Everybody can't DoorDash. That's going to bring forth recession. And when that brings forth a recession, that's going to bring forth what? Woes, chaos, anarchy. Mass death.
And that's why the scripture say no work on easy, right?
Yeah, that's beautiful.
This is
Go back to this.
this is Isaiah 19 and verse 15. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail break or rush they do. Pretty much like we go into, pretty much the economy is taking things like ancient Egypt is allowing the Nile River for the economy, but some more such the economy, especially
You got a lot of this AI, this autonomous vehicles that's taking over. And you track it, they got some pages on YouTube to watch. These AI vehicles are getting smarter and smarter. That's going to take over a lot of the industry, dealing with people, dealing with the police.
AI is taking over everything. That's why you have WGF. And they mentioned pretty much all jobs are going to be ran by AI. So
40%.
it's going to be a lot of out of work people like
40% of workers is going to be obsolete.
They got the warehouse. Now these 18-wheeler trucks, these trucks are being loaded, And what? It's going to put everybody on that universal basic income, that UBI. And what that's gonna merge everybody even more into the system, which is gonna lead to what? The MOT to the P, the micro C as being fully implemented in the earth.
Back in Baruch chapter 4, verse 33. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation.
Read that again. There you go.
For as she rejoiced at thy ruin
So as this place rejoiced at our ruin, go ahead.
and was glad of thy fall,
And glad of us falling as a nation, go ahead.
so shall she be grieved.
Yeah, so now you being grieved. Now look what's happening. The Lord is sending plagues, and the society is divided all around. All right, everybody hates each other. This place fucking is trash. Right? It's going out in a horrible fashion. You know, all this exposure about the leadership of this place being pedophiles and Satanists. Right? This place is being grieved right now, man. Right? Hey, sex trafficking is one of the top businesses for America, man. Right?
Charlotte is a top 10 city. For that.
Right. There was a video, some ex-federal agent said that sex trafficking is how they make money here, man.
That's how they been making money.
Before he died, he said that, man.
They been making, Esau been making money like that. So they go back to slavery, man. She said your boy for a harlot.
Right.
How you been doing? He never stopped. As a brother priest said years ago, he just put it in the back shop, in the back.
But as the scriptures say, now you have been found and caught.
Yep. Nasty.
See?
Verse 34. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude.
Ooh, see that? The Lord is taking the rejoicing. All this American pride and how beautiful to be American, all that shit is out the window. The American dream. All I gotta do is go to college. 4 years of college and I get this immaculate drive and the house on the hill and shit.
Yeah, now they found out they get that immaculate debt.
Right. Your ass is in $300,000 in debt working at Applebee's, busting down tables.
That's what you're talking about. You got a bachelor.
Right.
Right. You got bachelor them dishes.
Right. But you live in the dream though.
They said that if you really want to do well in society, you got to make at least like $175,000 a year.
Exactly.
These jobs, the average job ain't paying that.
Right. And a lot of these people that do so-called got a little bit of coins. You know, they barely holding on to that shit.
Because they got to maintain that lifestyle.
There you go.
So they basically what they call rich poor. They rich poor because they got to maintain that vehicle, maintain that house, and try to keep that damn job. Exactly. So they rich poor.
That's why we send a lot of social media flexing. It's just nothing but a flex. That's it. Project for a lie. It's a lie, man.
Nigga flexing a pair of Balenciagas. He got 3 more installments to pay that shit.
Put $50 in his account.
Yeah, the average person ain't got over $500 in their savings account. You know, if that. You know, so a lot of people today, when they get paid, you know, they'll turn around and pay taxes and pay their bill, and that's it, man. So this place here, it's on its way out. You see that? As a matter of fact, Elder Pastor Gabar, he has a saying called CTD, right? And that means circling the drain. So America itself is circling the drain.
Exactly. Like when you flush the toilet, you hear that noise?
Yeah.
That's Babylon.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Tissue going slow and shit.
It ain't tissue, it's shit that's going down there.
Go ahead.
Luke chapter 4, verse 34. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude,
Yep.
and her pride shall be turned into mourning.
Right. See, and where all the pride of this place at? The Lord said that the pride would be turned to mourning. Everybody's mourning and grieving, man. Right. Yo, hey, maintaining your life here in America is tiring, man. It's grievous. People are hurt out here, man.
And I add to that point, a lot of people on social media, they use that as their escape to express their thoughts and opinions. And what you're seeing an increase of is more and more people expressing their disdain for their work-life balance.
Yep.
They're expressing their disdain for the cost of living.
Yep.
They're expressing their overall disdain for America's involvement in geopolitical affairs. They're just expressing their disdain for this country as a whole.
Right. Nobody wants to join the military.
But many are called.
Ain't no pride.
That's how you know that the pride of this place is done for, man. Right? Go ahead. Hold on.
Baruch 4:35. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting.
Yeah, fire, and that's what's being prepared right now. This is why the Lord is making use of World War III.
That's right.
All right, because ultimately that's the judgment of the Lord, man. The first world went out with the flood. All right, the second judgment on this world is going to be what? Nuclear fire. Right? Go ahead.
The everlasting, long to endure.
Yep.
And she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time.
Right. You can link that up with Isaiah 34, man. This is how it's going to be. It's got that. Oh, that's the spirit. Right, that's the spirit.
This is Isaiah 34 and verse 1.
Yep.
Come near, ye nations, to hear, and to hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it.
Yeah, so the whole world is hearing the words of Yahweh outside, being the prophets. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 2. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations.
All nations, all the nations, the Lord's indignation is upon them. All right, his righteous anger, his wrath. Go ahead.
And his fury upon all their
And
armies.
his fury upon all their armies. That's why we're at the point now of the gathering in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, so-called Middle East, where it's all going to go down. Go ahead.
He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Right, all these nations' militaries are going to be destroyed. Right, via nuclear war. There's not going to be any survivors of nuclear war. Only the elect are the ones that's going to survive. Because, hey, they're going to be in the heavens at that point.
Yep.
All right, the only escape is what? Via the chariots, man, being delivered up. Go ahead.
Verse 3. The slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses.
Right, their sticks should come up out of their carcasses. There's going to be many dead bodies spread it out across the earth. That's right. After this nuclear destruction. Go ahead.
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Right, we know that mountains represent major governments. That's what it said their mountains shall be melted with their blood. So that they're gonna be melted through that fire via the missiles. That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down. As the leaf falleth off the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree.
Right, that's the warrior is in the planet Earth. This is what Isaiah saw. Go ahead.
Verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Yep.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judge them.
Yeah, Idumea, Greek for Esau, Edom. Right? It should come down, the sword of the Lord, which is the ruthless, would have come down upon the land of Idumea, Babylon, America, man. Yeah. All right, to totally devour this place. Any more?
Verse 6. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood.
Yep.
It is made fat with fatness,
There you go.
and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams.
Right, and that's symbolic to the people. You're being prepared to be a sacrifice to the Lord's fire. Go ahead.
It says, for Yahweh had the sacrifice in
There
Basra,
you go.
and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
That's speaking about this place. There's going to be a great slaughter in this place, man. Nuclear war is the icing on the cake. This is what we're preparing our people for, which they don't believe in. Same thing that happened to the ancient prophets back then, until the destruction came. Right?
Days of Noah.
There's a no all over again. That was it. Let's go back to that.
So Jeremiah 50 and verse 11. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced.
Right.
O ye destroyers of mine
Oh,
heritage.
you destroyers of my heritage. This is the place that destroyed us as a nation. This is the place where you forgot your heritage, where you forgot who you are. Right? Go ahead.
Because ye are grown fat as the heifer in grass, and bellow as bulls, your mother shall be sore confounded.
Right.
She that bare you shall be ashamed.
Right. Going back to pretty much Britain. So America is an extension of Great Britain. Right? Keep going.
Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness,
That's right.
a dry land and a desert. Like it says in the NLT, it says, you will become the least of nations. Right? So like scriptures tell us, how is the hammer of the whole earth brought asunder? Right? This is what we're seeing, is the downfall of the nation that was brought up through the Spirit of the Lord to be this great accompaniment, and now it's being brought down through his power as well. Verse 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord it shall not.
So pretty much Yahweh Shem Shai is causing America, Babylon, to be a great shame upon the world.
God. Yep.
Because everything is coming out about this place.
Right.
The land of the free and all this madness.
Right.
Right? It's all being turned on its head now.
We starting to see the inner workings of the struggles that you people experience. You're starting to see the inner workings of how they came to its fruition,
Right.
the people that are behind it, and how it's the cause of a lot of the major problems that you face in your personal lives, as well as the lives of others and across the world.
Right. What this is doing is all the shit that you've been trying to ignore for your whole life, the Lord is magnifying this to where now you have no choice but to hear the message that we're saying.
right.
Because we've been telling you these things are going on, And you've been lost in the sauce so much to where the distractions are so major. That's why you have Isaiah 24 about the birth of the land of the Lord.
Right. Some of your American shit.
Yeah, I'm living the American dream, right?
Right.
Now, hey,
Zaquan, as you had made mention of the pedophile rings, the sex trafficking, all of this information that's coming out is really, the scriptures speak about in Habakkuk, the shameful spewing on your glory.
Exactly. Right, especially right now, all your rappers are faggots, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's
All
what
of these rappers are nothing but faggots.
That's pretty much what it is.
right?
Rapping women, they're number harlots and slut.
And it's by design.
Right,
It's
yeah.
not a coincidence that this type of stuff is being promoted to you.
saying.
It's a
You
design.
don't see country women posting up with the cootie out and cowboy. You don't see that shit, man.
it's designed because we brought out, all right, rap music was invented, hip hop was invented by these damn, not invented, but they used it as a means to be a sign to destroy Jake. That's why they changed the tune of the frequency. This is why they put the shit to where you're rapping about all, self-glorification, and now we're just straight up demon mode now.
Yeah, why in the hell is all of these dudes painting their nails now?
Yeah.
Hey, that's an effeminate trait, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know? Yeah,
Yeah, cross-dressing.
Yeah, cross-dressing, all this shit, wearing dresses and all that.
We're going back to what you was going to begin the lesson because these rappers are showing you the idols they worship.
That's it. Wearing
Because
purses and shit.
Baal period makes you to where you have to feminize yourself.
Yeah, Baphomet, man.
Yeah.
It's a transgender demon, man.
Yeah.
And that's the spirit that's out here.
Right, right. These niggas put that shit in their album covers, on their music videos. They let you straight up know that these niggas worship Satan now, bro. It's no longer hiding.
It's wide open now.
That's why, hey, I don't even advise brothers to watch the music videos. You know, this that bullshit. Don't watch the music videos because all that shit is straight up demonic hypnotisation.
That's it. Yeah,
Hypnotization.
every concert, every music video, it has some satanic influence in it, man.
You seeing it?
Demons all in the videos, rituals all in the videos. It's like, look, the Lord is making this thing clear that these people serve Satan.
Hey, the concert, you go to the concert, you might end up a victim like an afterworld, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Nigga get mosh pit to death, man.
Right, get stuffed out.
That shit was set up.
And you saw even in that concert, you saw the demons hopping for people and shit, man.
And they show you all of that, and they show you, that Esau is watching and studying you individuals, man, because it shows you that in the movie. They clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
By them just putting the movie out there, right? Jake should be like, damn, but Jake went right back to sleep.
Because Jake is so dumbed down that they can put the truth in front of their face now, but it's called subversion.
Yeah.
You look up that the KGB agent, I forget his name off the top of my head, but he went into the process of subversion.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 12. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and hiss at all her plagues.
Right, and it tells you that in Isaiah 34, as we just read, and also Revelation 18. Keep going.
Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord.
Right, so the arrows are tied back to the nuclear missiles, man.
Yeah.
Which the Lord is not going to spare any arrows on this place, man. You're talking about 200 million warheads raining down on this place, which is overkill. That shows you the anger of the Lord against this place.
So Isaiah 13 and 5, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of the indignation
Right.
to destroy the whole land.
That's why they're called intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. The Lord has given these devils the technology to create a weapon that can be shot from one end of the earth to the other, man. Yeah. You're talking about weapon power that could, missiles that can travel 25,000 miles per hour. That's why it talks about when this place is done, it's going to be done within an hour, man.
And then on top of that, one warhead has the ability to wipe off a landmass the size of Texas on its own.
That's it.
So it's like you got 20 million and overkill, man.
Overkill.
200 million sloppy.
One ICBM, they have a system on top. It's called the MIRV system or MERV system.
Right.
And what happens is, on top of that system, the system can hold not just one, but 10 up to 20 warheads on it. Right, in one missile. much like Satan 2 or SR Max 25, you know, also due to Satan 2, it can carry up to 15 to 20 nuclear warheads. Okay? So that's why John the Revelator said it heard, you know, the sound of 200 million. That's the Lord destroys.
And the prophets saw the visions, man.
Yeah.
And they were terrified.
That's right.
You got it.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 15. Shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord, take vengeance upon her, as she hath done unto her.
Right, so like the Lord said, render double unto this place. Right? You got it?
Revelation chapter 18, I'm going to start at verse 5. And it reads, for her sins have reached under heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities.
The Most High didn't forget anything as far as the inception or the establishment of this place. It said that the sins of this place have reached the heavens. Showing you how terrible this place is, man. Right. Go ahead.
Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Hey, reward this place even as she rewarded you, man. Hey, payback is biblical, man. Right. Go ahead.
And double unto her double.
And double unto her double. This is the word of the Lord says, man. Not our vain opinions, but what the word of the Lord says.
True sake.
But you people don't agree with it. But it's cool, you're going to agree with that fire when it hit.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't going to have no choice at that point.
There's literally no way you can dodge a missile.
Hey, pride ain't going to deliver you from destruction, man. Right. Can't juke the prophecy, right? Go ahead.
Watch that last Black Mirror episode dealing with the Luke. See how well that works out for you.
Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you. And double unto her double according to her work. In the cup that she hath filled.
Right, so you're gonna be awarded double, man. Double the wrath. Any more of that shit?
Yeah, that was it.
Jeremiah 50
Try to get through this.
and verse 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon,
Right.
and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest.
Woo, and then scripture tell you that the harvest is right. Yeah. Hey, we're in the time of war. We ain't in the time of peace. Joe Biden not gonna deliver you or Trump, man. All right? Hey, you under a strong delusion. Hey, Trump works for the elites. All right? All of that shit he's talking about on the platforms, keep believing if you want to, man.
Right.
All right?
Yeah, because to prove of that, you notice how he shifted his stance from when he was in office before.
Right.
Now he's more globalist,
There you go.
for them.
Hey, his ass over there in Israel kissing that wall too.
But see,
Right?
Trump was the one that told you people go down there and get that juice in your arm. Warp speed. When the Crown Royal hit, he told y'all to go to them doctor's office and get juiced up. Where's the hypocrisy on it?
Against it. Trump was against it.
No, he was pushing. He said Operation Warp Speed. He was getting it.
Just moreover, adding to Zaquan's point, none of these leaders are going to save you because this is the purpose of the Lord that He has purposed. The leader, no, I was going to say the leaders that you see that are governing the earth are under the Lord's jurisdiction and rulership.
Yeah.
So whatever they're planning to do to ultimately bring the demise of this system, know that Yahweh Bashem El Shai put it in their minds to do these things.
And the Lord set up the true prophets to give you the clarity, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember, hey, the prophecies, the understanding of the scriptures has been hidden, man.
Right.
He raised up men that have the complete eyesight, man. All right, that can give you the vision. Let's go back.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 16. Cut off the sower from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall turn everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land.
And people see that this place is about to implode, man. Right. So people are leaving, man. Right? People that got money, man, they already out of here, man. You know? Go ahead.
Israel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away. First, the king of Assyria hath devoured him, and last, this Nebuchadrezzar, king of Babylon, hath broken his bones. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will punish the king of Babylon and his land, as I have punished the king of Assyria.
Right, so this is foretelling what's getting ready to happen here in America. Who's the king of Babylon? Esau, man. Going back to the bankers, the elites. Keep going.
And I will bring Israel again to his habitation, and he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan, and his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead.
Right, because the Lord is going to restore us back to our rightful kingdom, our rightful land. Read on.
In those days and in that time, saith the Lord, the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for,
That's right.
and there shall be none, and the sins of Judah, and they shall not be found.
Right, because the Lord's going to cleanse us of our sins. Right? He's going to restore us back to what we used to be. All right, keep going.
For I will pardon them whom I reserve.
Yep.
Go up against the land of Merathaim, even against it, and against the inhabitants of Pekod.
Right, get that word Merathiah in the blue letter.
Merathiam is Strong's H 4850, and it reads, double rebellion, another name for Babylon.
Right, this place is regarded as Merathiah, double rebellion, another name for Babylon, man. Because this place is a complete rebellion against the Most High. Right? That's right. And we see that through what? The laws and decrees, the things that are pushed, the ideology, the mindset of these people. All right, it's not biblical, it's not of the Lord. Right? You got it, brother. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 21.
Right.
Go up against the land of Merathiam, even against the inhabitants of Pekod.
Right.
Waste and utterly destroy after them.
Woo! Wasted other than destroy this place. Right? Go ahead.
Saith the Lord, and do according to all that I have commanded thee.
Go ahead.
A sound of battle is in the land, and of great destruction.
Right, and we see that now. The sound of battle is in the land, man. That's right. All over alternative media, mainstream, social media, whatever. All the talk in the earth is about war, man. Nations arming themselves up for nuclear war. Nations have nuclear missiles ready. Hundreds of thousands of troops are being mounted up. Right. All right? Keep going.
Serious times.
Serious times, man. And people playing around out this bitch. Go ahead, Al.
Jeremiah 50 and 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder?
Hey, because right now they're saying that America was supplying Ukraine with weapons, man.
Yeah, faulty weapons.
And faulty weapons at that. And then this Iranian president that died in the helicopter crash, they said that Amalek and America was behind that. Which we're not surprised. Right? But these are all acts of war.
But then on top of that, too, you had different NATO allies proclaiming how Palestine is now recognized as a country. So it's setting up the stage to where the beast is about to hit the horn.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, they've been wiping out them damn Palestinians over there too. When you sent that picture.
Yeah, that picture was wild.
They got easy, the Amalek on that Israeli site, they got slipping on their Twitter. And then he got hit with the helicopter. They dumb ass gonna put a helicopter on.
They don't care.
They don't care. Right in their face, then hours later, he's out.
Right.
Ezekiel chapter 38.
Esau has to basically tell these nations that I'm still in power. I'm still the hammer of the whole earth. That's why he's boldly proclaiming these things. That's why dealing with Turkey, when they did like those nations, that earthquake happened.
Yep.
You know? So they're showing their power. They're being very bold against these nations, but they're working behind the scenes to overcome them.
It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 10. Thus saith the Lord our power, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought.
Right, which is to drop bombs on this whole thing. You know, that's the evil thought. Nations are ready to push the button. Nations are ready, man. Nations are telling the West that, look, you ain't got it. You know?
I would say an article came out a few years ago dealing with Putin, saying that he's ready to push the button because he believes that it's going to be for a righteous thing, that his people, if there was a nuclear war, that his people go to heaven, you know, all the inhabitants of Babylon are going to go to hell. You know, because how wicked they are. You know, so he thinks he's on this righteous shit.
And there's been recent reports that Vladimir Putin has been walking around with this thing called here the American president has a thing called football. And it has the code, has the codes and stuff for the ICD. So it's being spotted more and more with Vladimir Putin. He's walking around with the same thing, man. You know, so the Lord is literally
stand up in his minds when he sees his mind to think of evil thoughts. Like our elders say, to bomb the shit out of this place, man.
And say he busted the host to the battle.
There you go. And the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, and he turn it like waters, he turn it from whatever's he will. You know, let me paraphrase. Got it, yeah.
This is from Reporters.com, and this is the headline. Putin warns the rest. Putin warns the West. Russia is ready for nuclear war. And this is March 14, 2024. And it's only a few months ago. They're ready for that nuclear war.
Not just speaking to your point, if I may. Vladimir Putin, he now has a general. His name is General Armageddon. So, yeah, man. All these roads here are leading to this place here being destroyed. America.
It's the Lord's purpose.
That's right.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yeah, that's Babylon. The whole earth, involved in every nation's affairs, right? Destroying and plundering nations. Go ahead.
How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
How did that happen? Destruction. Go ahead.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware.
Yeah, he wasn't aware, man. The Lord laid a snare for you, right? Hey, nobody remains on top forever. That's right. Right? Go ahead.
Thou art found and also caught,
Yeah, thou art found and also caught. Keep going.
because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Because you have striven against the Lord, man. You rebelled against the Lord. Now you have been found and caught. The Lord has exposed you to your demise, to your destruction. That's why Babylon, America is a shame of the planet right now, man. The laughing stock of the world, man. None of these nations take you seriously, man. Especially when it comes to military might, man. Right? You got all these damn weirdos in the military, women, transformers. Right? And you got real men over there in these other nations prepared to fight against this place, man.
Yeah.
So this place don't stand a chance, man.
Yeah, you got, I want to say Moab or something. You see people around.
Right.
Breaking glitching.
Right. And then on social media, right? TikTok and all Instagram, it's all military top ranking military officials doing dances and shit. All this goofy stuff. Man, you don't see no nations doing that, man.
You know, them soldiers are literally gearing up from a young age to come over here because they know they want to go to war and destroy America.
That's it, man.
But then you're getting the push for making Americans join the military is they're offering free sex change. So let's see where we at with this shit.
Yeah, that's
Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 37.
where we at right now?
This is Jeremiah 50 and 37. It says, a sword is upon their horses, upon their chariots, upon all the legal people that are in the midst of her. They shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. It's going into pretty much Babylon is prepared for another war because they can't retain, they can't recruit, and also they don't have enough funding for training. And also their the equipment is in operation.
Yeah, a lot of your battleships, is falling the hell apart. A lot of the whales, so a lot of this place here is screwed, man.
May I add to a point? Understanding that this is that revival of ancient Rome, it's beautiful how the Lord has the demise of America because it's mimicking the demise of ancient Rome to a T, to the civil infrastructure, to the moral decadence, down to as brothers are touching on, the military, the economics. These are parallels that we saw with the beast, the fourth beast written in Daniel the 7th chapter. So now we're seeing this play out in real time, and it's like, man, this is it.
Back in 2022, April 13th, Saudi TV mocked Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in a viral skit. And just recently, in 2024, February 28th, the Italian TV mocked Joe Biden in a hilarious skit. So these other nations across the making skits at the top of the people that want Joe Biden.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3. And we'll read, start at verse 9, the NLT.
And it reads, say to the nations far and wide, get ready for war. Call out the best warriors. Let all your fighting men advance for the attack. Verse 10, hammer your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Train even your weaklings to be warriors. Come quickly, all you nations, everywhere. Gather together in the valley. And now, O Lord, call out your warriors.
All right, so the point being, training up your weaklings for battle, man. You know, everybody in these other nations is ready to go to war, even the women, right? But you see what's going on in Babylon the Great, right? You got Mose, you got Trans, you got a 7-foot nigga in a 10-gallon hat with a dress on, running boot camps out here, man.
Right, what they call them, you got men in their soft guy era. Hey, this country has no, hope of bringing forth, military fitness.
There's no Hillary this place is done.
Yeah, feed G-Mode and all that. This place is pretty.
So Jeremiah 50 and verse 25. The Lord has opened his armory and has brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
What are the weapons of the Lord's indignation? The nuclear missiles. Right?
For this,
Which is likened unto the Lord's army, pursuing the Joel, the second chapter. You got it. Say something.
for this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans.
Yeah, everything that's going on, the terror, the calamity is all the work of the Lord, man. All right, for judgment. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and 26. Come against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses, cast her as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left.
Let nothing of her be left, man. Babylon will be destroyed without inhabitants. All right? There ain't gonna be no survivors, man. I don't care how much ammunition you got at home, how many guns, how you stockpiling. None of that's gonna matter at the destruction.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter.
Yep.
Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation.
Right, we're in the time of the visitation of the Lord to destroy this place, man. Our time has come. The Lord said that that Esau, there's bounds that he can't pass. Right. The Lord set a limit to your rulership, man. That's right. Right? Remember, hey, when you was loose for that little season, that was that. It was just a little season. Right?
I just want to mention it real quick. So it says, Jeremiah 50 and 27, destroy even her young bulls. It will be terrible for them too. Slaughter them all, for Babylon's day of reckoning has come.
Man.
And we understand that that's liking this place into a sacrifice, right? So all the so-called young, strong men, right? Everybody, like I said, slaughter them all, right? Utterly. All this is being the will of Yahweh Shemel shot.
Isaiah 14:21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against Babylon, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. Verse 23.
Yeah, because we're in payback season. Right. All right, so you say if he increase, he increases to his destruction of the paraphrase. Yeah, for the sword. Yeah, we're speaking about Esau, man. Go ahead.
Verse 23, for I will also make thee a possession for the midterm in the pools of water, and I will sweep you with the pieces of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts.
Fire is reserved unto the wicked. Yeah. Right? So you see, due to the acceleration of prophecy, in every news article that's coming out nowadays, it's all about what? War and destruction. This place has pretty much been numbered. It doesn't got a lot of time left. Other nations are promoting draft, military draft, things like that. So everything is headed towards disaster, man, whether you want to see it or not. Whether you believe it or not, it really don't matter. All right? Your disbelief is not going to overturn the prophecy. So the hell if you don't believe in the Bible. You're insignificant in the story anyway.
Yes,
right. You know?
There's always so much of the technocracy. Guys like Elon Musk, to pave a path for the future. But what are these guys talking about? Going to Mars,
Right.
going to
What's the scripture say? Watch. Yeah. Match the same thing.
It's all vanity. Material things. That's it. Go ahead.
Really, this is we both alive in America.
That's it.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 28. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple.
This is what we out here doing. We're declaring unto our people, the Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Hispanics, that look, everything that's going on in the planet Earth is vengeance, man. The Lord didn't forget us. He didn't forget the slavery. He didn't forget the genocide, man. The destruction of our people, the destroying of our families, man. All right, to this very day, the polluting of our heritage. He didn't forget that.
Yeah.
So everything is being done for us, right?
These devils said they put their hands on the apple of the Lord's
That's
eye.
it, man. The Lord is fucking this place up. Globally, man. We got it, brother.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about.
All ye that bend the bow, man. All right? All these nations have nuclear capability now, man. And even Pakistan, India, all of these lesser or insignificant type nations all have the nuclear technology. Iran. That's why there's all this drama with Israel, because they want to stop Iran from building their nuclear weaponry, man. Because eventually they're going to use it on Israel, man. And that's the prophecy. The least of the flocks are drawing them out, man. So America and Israel is being drawn into World War III. Whether you believe it or not, it's happening, man.
The valley of Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of Yahweh's judgment, which is going to take place in that region.
That's it.
That's why they can't not stay out of that place, man.
That's it.
'Cause that's what the Lord has purposed.
It's already ordained.
Exactly.
All the prophecies that's taking place is already ordained within the
It's
scripture.
happening. Hey, the Bible is a living book, man.
Right. Scripture says these words are faithful.
Come on, man. Go ahead, huh?
Jeremiah 50 and verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon.
Yep.
All ye that bend the bow,
All you that bend the bow, go ahead.
camp against it round
Hey,
about.
this place is literally surrounded as we speak, man. Literally surrounded by Russia and Chinese military ships, tanks, all that. You got troops at the borders.
Shit, what you think's going on in Taiwan, man? China has fully surrounded Taiwan. And who's Taiwan ally? America.
Yep.
Showing that nobody cares about America anymore, man. These nations don't fear this place no more, man. They ready. Like the brother priest said, they built their children up in the mindset of destroying this damn place, man. If they haven't forgotten. They haven't forgotten. So what more so the Lord, man?
Let the
The
weak
Lord
say
ain't
I'm
forgotten,
strong.
man.
And the Lord is about to cause all these nations to get their lick back.
Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her.
Yep.
For she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel.
Yeah, America's about to be rewarded, man. America's going to be rewarded for sex trafficking, homosexuality, transformism, all of this madness that's being pushed. This place is about to be rewarded brutally, man. Famines, plagues, all right, civil war.
I don't like worship the Satan.
Yeah, all that, man. Satanism, idols, idolatry, right? Democracy, right? Because these countries realize that the Western way has destroyed their societies, man. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 30. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets,
That's it.
and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day, saith the Lord.
Right. So the loss is already prophesied, man. That's right. Go ahead.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
Oh, thou most proud. America is one of the proudest nations that ever existed. Right.
Because Esau's a proud man.
Right. And the scriptures refer to Edomites as the children of pride.
Yeah. He's a proud man. He can keep us at home. It's the song of proud to be the man.
Right.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord of hosts.
True and proud. Go ahead.
For thy day is come,
For thy day has come. Go ahead.
the time that I will visit thee.
Right. And we're in that time, man. And America, Esau in general, is literally being visited by the Lord, man, through the chariots. All right, through apparitions, you know. Lord is sending spirits here, you know, because these devils are tapping in on the left-hand side on a higher level, man. Right? So the Lord is allowing, he's shaking shit up, man. Well, and you had the Vatican, we did the lesson on that, man. The Vatican is preparing the public to get ready to encounter more apparitions, man, more spirits, demon-like activity, things like that. Because hey, this is the Lord, right? Go ahead, bro.
Going to that word visit, it goes into punishment.
Right.
So this is the punishment the Lord has designed.
If you have that accent, that's totally fair.
Jeremiah 50,
I don't.
32.
I'm not going out of my
And the most
way.
proud shall stumble and fall.
Yeah, the most proud shall stumble and fall. Hey, look at Babylon, man. Look at America right now. Right? This place is stumbling, man. Go ahead.
Scripture, the Lord put her in the slippery place.
That's it.
Woe to him that builds a town by blood and establish it by iniquity.
Right.
No?
And none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in him.
It said none shall raise him up. Once again, this place ain't gonna be healed, man. Ain't no making this place better. Ain't no build back better. That's all it's illusion. Right? You can't stop what the Lord has already said. So if you in that spirit, hey, you against the Lord, man. That's it. The plans of the Lord was not to make this place better, to restore it back to life. Well, and the Lord's plan was what? To get rid of it.
Right. When was this place ever good to begin with?
That's it.
Everything that from the inception of this system, when Esau came into power, all he did was offend. All he did was set ordinances against the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. So this place is at its wit's end.
Change people.
Jeremiah 50 and 32. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up.
Yeah, all this pride will be humble, man. Everybody's proud, man. That's right.
Isaiah 2 and 11.
That's it.
All the horses will be brought low.
That's it.
The Lord said, many great miseries shall be because of their pride. Many great miseries shall befall them that dwell upon earth in the latter days. So these miseries, these perils are coming.
This is Isaiah 10 and verse 33. It says, behold, the Lord of hosts, shall lop the bow of terror, and the high ones in stature shall be hewn down, and the haughty shall be humbled. And he shall cut down the thickest of forests with iron, and Lebanon shall fall by a mighty. Essentially, you saw even two-thirds of the pretty much the story of the Lord had said for him.
And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all round about him. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Right, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, man. Northern and Southern Kingdom, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Spanish. You still in captivity this very day, man. You ain't free. Right? It says that they were oppressed together. Right?
And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Yeah, all that took us captives held us fast and refused to let us go. So meaning what? You still in captivity, man.
Your heritage is still suppressed.
Brazil went first in the group of players there, so I'm not getting it.
They're
like 190 right now. They were like
Lord of hosts
175.
is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right, he's going to thoroughly plead our cause, as the Lord said, man. That's right. He what? Destroys America, man. Babylon. All right? Go ahead.
It says he will give Israel rest again, but the people of Babylon will have no rest.
That's it, man.
Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon.
All right, but this ain't going to be no peaceful rest. This is gonna be a terrible rest, man.
Yeah.
Right? Go ahead.
A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord,
Right.
and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men.
That's it, man. Go ahead.
A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men.
Right? Go ahead.
A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots.
Right. Your mighty men are being dismayed, man. Your people of so-called wisdom are being confounded, man. All these scientists, these high-level witches and warlocks, teaming, they're being confounded, man. They don't have the answers to stop their destruction.
They're a bunch of damn fools, man. I seen the article, Salaki. These dumbass devils, that's how you know Esau and so-called white is dumb as shit. They took a bunch of damn tires and threw them down in the ocean, talking about it can help the coral reefs. Now we're dealing with that 50 years later. How stupid is that, man? How dumb is that for you to do that? They know what they're doing, but they just showing their children are fools, man. They're not smart like they try to put themselves to be, man. They're just dumb. Esau been winging it the whole damn time, man.
say it all the time. Where's the wisdom of a child cutting off his rod, man? Right? Changing the sex. Where's the wisdom in that? Right. Nobody can never answer that question.
We understand that this man is anti-life, man. So everything that he's doing is just that.
Yeah. What's the wisdom of putting pesticides in the soil, man? What's the wisdom of putting forever chemicals in the tap water?
What's the wisdom of creating plastic which doesn't degrade?
Right.
But this is how we know this is Esau. This is his descendants, because Esau could never abide by the order.
That's it.
The scriptures speak about that in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, that the spirit that is within him is not upright. He can't get right even if he wanted to. It's like, damn, you doing all of this, it don't make sense. But that's what he do.
Nigga got all types of shit in the air we breathing in. Right. This is why it's time for the earth to receive humanity. It's time for them to go.
That's why I was in Atlantico.
Swords upon their, Jeremiah 50:37. Swords upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her.
Yeah, your military might, your power, all of that, man. It's all going to be cast down by the Lord, man. Go ahead.
And they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures.
And that's literal, man. This place is becoming as women, man. Men becoming women. All types of madness. That Queen of Heaven spirit. You know, the military is weak. And these nations are licking their chops, man. They see blood in the water, man. Right? It's getting ready to go down. Tough guy. Right? Go ahead.
Because when you look up, just like the art of warfare, the best time to plan an attack against somebody is when you spot a weakness.
There you go, man.
And America's weakness is being shown to the whole world.
Come on, man. How you gonna take a military seriously? You got homosexuals and transformers in there, man.
Bro, how you gonna take a power? Because America is the superpower, right?
Right.
The face of the superpower is a feeble nigga like Joe Biden, bro. So of course nobody takes this serious.
He's the leader. He's the leader of the military.
Come on, man.
He's the commander in chief.
It's a joke. This place is a joke, man.
The commander in chief of the military is a senile individual.
That nigga like 80.
This nigga is all these presidents are, but they say this nigga don't remember half his speech. Come on, man. They say he can't ride a bike or go up the stairs and get his plane.
Remember when he fell off the bike?
They had a helmet on.
Hey, they had a whole speech where they was talking about serious matters. This nigga forgot what he was talking about. Talking about ice cream.
Joel Osteen, that's for sure.
He's playing a movie. He's playing a role. I forgot what movie it was where the president was acting like that. That's what he's doing. He's playing a
That's
role.
like that and Don't Look Up.
Yeah, he's playing
The
a role.
president of Don't Look Up was a dumbass woman who was trying to tell the people that, look, the world's about to end, and they just pushing stupidity. That's what America's doing now.
That's it, man. People don't want to deal with the harsh reality, man. So we got to keep people in folly with it, you know? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50:37 in the latter. And they shall become as women, a sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed.
And they should be robbed. This place is about to be robbed and spoiled. Go ahead.
A drought is upon her waters.
And it's so easy to see, man. You know? Keep on.
A drought is upon her waters.
Our drought is upon our waters. You're talking about famines, right? Water shortages, right? Keep on.
So you sent that article about the waters being poisoned.
Yeah.
You know, so even if there is actual water, you won't be able to drink it.
That's it.
They keep it for themselves.
Yeah, y'all forgot about them train derailments, man.
Right.
That was just happening all over America, man.
I want to say
Right?
30,000 gallons of
Fiji water.
Right.
Yeah. That shit pretty much been washed into the river.
Exactly.
Oh, no. You're talking about that. It's like,
Yeah.
I was talking about they just recalled a bunch of Fiji water.
And then you got another, was it like a farmer chicken coop that caught fire? What's up with all these food processing plants catching fire?
Over 200.
Like, come on, man.
It's all strategic.
It's all orchestrated famine that's going
All
on.
called the news. It's called climate.
Right.
You got bird flu and shit all out there.
Yeah, bird flu now, that's gonna be the next one.
Yeah.
They're gonna start pushing people again to get them damn jabs. And you people gonna run down, right down to Egypt for help like a dumbass, like you did the first time, and get killed. Because all of these complications, man, is coming from all types of doctors and scientists all over the globe. They're telling people that they should have never took that damn jab.
And then y'all didn't think about the ones I'm tired I'm taking. They was watching that thing.
Right. Come on, man. Make it make sense, man. All that nanotechnology, all that shit that's in them jabs, and people ran down and took them, man. Because you were scared to lose your job, man.
They told you they put that stuff, and then while y'all distracted by P. Diddy, Pfizer came out and said, yeah, killing you.
We gotta take. We gotta take. They no longer
Dumbasses.
recognize it as a medicine. They have to take it off.
Come
all
on,
the way
man.
off the shelf.
There's people having all types of heart complications, dropping dead.
See what happened to LeBron, son? He dropped
on, man.
dead on the court.
If that really happened.
If that really happened, but that's just showing you. But even the guy that was on his team, he took it, he dropped dead, he came back.
Bro, it was athletes falling dead all over on
Bro,
camera.
it was-
basketball,
So
soccer.
it was over like 300 to 500
People just
people that
dying
just
all
died.
over the place, man.
Yeah, a lot of guys out there, they have so many videos of soccer players out there playing soccer.
Hey, there was so many. They made a compilation with the song. There was a song they made with that shit.
This is of Isaiah 42:17. So shall it be with all the men that set their faces to go into Egypt.
I'm very down for
to
that.
sojourn there. They shall die by sword, by the famine, and by pestilence, and none of them shall remain or escape from the evils that I will bring upon them. You know, so they are people that are trusting this system. They're going to die by the famine, the pestilence, the evils that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring. And we out here warning you these evils to come. This is the 2024, the whole year Jacob's struggle. So a time of trouble is coming for you Israelites. You know, a time like none other. And who's going to be able to deliver you from the hand of the slayer?
Jeremiah 50 and verse 39. I'll finish out 38. A dryness upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon her idols.
And this place is mad upon the idol. That's why everybody's bugged out, man. You know?
Oh, he just teleported.
Therefore the wild beast of the desert with the wild beast of the islands shall dwell there,
That's it, man.
and the owls shall dwell therein.
Yeah, this is post-destruction. That's right. It's going to be a desert land after the Lord gets rid of this place. That's right. Go ahead.
And it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
That's right.
As the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
That's it, man. So it's not going to be any inhabitant in this place, man. All right? Ain't no bouncing back, ain't none of that, man. Hey, we in the last days of this place, man. Right? Hey, and you don't believe, hey, live it up, man. You know? Do your thing, man. Go ahead.
Verse 41, behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation,
Yep.
and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth.
Yep. And we see that. Many kings are being raised up from the coast of the earth. For what? For World War III. Go ahead.
They shall hold the bow and the lance.
Yep.
They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea,
Yep.
and they shall ride upon horses,
right.
everyone put in array,
Right.
like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon.
Right, so there's a certain spirit that the Lord's gonna put on these nations to come against this place. They're not gonna show no mercy, man. Especially when they when those troops invade. You know, once the sleeper cells are activated, it's a wrap. Right? Because them soldiers are already here, man. Waiting for the call, so to speak. Go ahead.
The king of Babylon hath heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble.
Yeah.
Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as of a woman in travail.
Right, and it's heavy because it said that his hands wax feeble for the report. Right, and going back to really these devils, they're hearing the report of what? Of the demise, of the destruction. They're seeing the Israelites waking up, and nothing they could do about that. You see that? So it said that his hands would wax feeble. He's in a state of fear because he knew that this day was always going to come upon him, and he can't stop it. Right, that's why they're tapping into the AI, they're tapping into the Project Looking Glass. Right, they're trying to go into these left-hand forces to offset the prophecy, but the report keeps coming back. Right, that your days have been numbered, man. You know?
That was the situation that you had brought out, Elder, about how they were trying to mess with the CERN.
Yeah.
You know, they was writing on the wall.
Yeah, they got a report back that said temper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which meaning you've been found lacking, man. You've been found wanting. Right? And it said that the elites, when they saw that, they said they trembled, man. Right? Just like what's his name? Belshazzar, Babylon, man. When he saw the writing on the wall, he fell that following night, man. All right, to the Persian Medes. Right? So the parallels now, hey, Esau, all right, the modern day Pharaoh, if you will, all right, the king of Babylon today, he's getting ready to fall.
Jeremiah 50 and verse 44. Behold, he shall come up as a lion from the swelling of Jordan unto the habitation of the strong. But I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? For who is like me? And who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord, that he had taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he has proposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Right. That's why there's all this tension going on with the small hats, the 48ers. Right? They're being exposed. Right? In the video that Elder Malcolm did, going into, that's not even their real names. Their names go back to Europe, man. There's a lot of these people that are over there in those positions, they all go back to Poland and Russia, Eastern, you know, Germany and all of that, man.
Yeah.
So they're being found out that they're not the Jews of the Bible, man. It is what it is. Right? Keep going.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Right. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Because Israel is drawing America into World War III right now. Right? America is not going to have a choice but to defend Israel if something happens.
That's right.
So we see it. It's about to go down.
They got to keep their vow.
That's
They've
it.
always, every presidential cabinet has always exercised the same exact message. We will support and defend Israel.
Right? Because the Congress is bought and paid for by Israel, man. They work for them. Their needs come before the Americans, man. It is what it is. You know? Peace, brother. Peace, brother. Go ahead.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Yep.
Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with
Right,
them.
so America and Israel is going to get eliminated, man. Thus saith the scriptures. Go ahead.
At the noise of the taking of Babylon,
Right.
the earth is moved.
Yeah, at the noise of the taking of Babylon, it said that the earth is moved, because when this place falls, it's going to rock the whole planet.
Yeah. And scripture said the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard.
That's it. And that shows you the force of that those nuclear missiles when they hit ground zero, man. It's going to create a new geography, man.
Yeah. Just like the flood.
It's going to be a new earth, man. Islands are going to be moved out of their places. Mountains and hills are going to be moved out of their places, man.
What can do that?
The force of the missiles. That's why he said what? Behold, I bring in new heavens and a new earth. The Lord is going to use the destruction to bring in a new world. Got to clean it up. Go ahead.
And the cry is heard among the nations.
Yeah, the cry, when this place goes down, that cry is going to be heard across the planet. All right, go ahead.
But the NLT, just the latter part, it says, and its cry of despair will be heard around the world. Right? So as we see this place go down, right, that revolution, as they say, is going to be televised, man. It's going to be reported across the globe what is happening and why it took place, man. Right? And it starts with the prophet speaking the word of Yahweh Shah.
Right. You're going to literally be seeing the fall of America by thermonuclear destruction, and simultaneously individuals, the elect, being beamed up into the ship, into the fathership, man.
So this thing is getting ready to go down, man. And the Lord is accelerating. Give me Matthew real quick. Matthew 24, 21, 22.
I got it. Matthew chapter 24 and verse 21, red letter Yahweh Shai speaking. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time.
Right, so this is what we're telling the people, man, that the tribulation that the Lord is about to bring upon Babylon, America, is going to be unheard of, man. We can't even really describe it to you in words, man. But just know everything is being set in motion to go down. That's why we talked about the sleeper cells, the border invasion, man, when you got all of these so-called foreigners entering into the land, man. These are all disguised military troops. UN troops. So they're all being disguised as regular migrants, but these are war criminals, man.
Yeah, they're waiting on a call when they shut it down again, because they will shut it down again.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna let the people come. That's why it's called order out of chaos. They create the chaos with the famine of the food, shut down these stores. They're gonna get rid of that dollar, and these people gonna lose their damn mind.
Yeah. This whole thing with Trump being arrested and found guilty, this is all theatrics, man.
It's a show, man.
It's all the show. Hey, Trump works for the elites, man. The international bankers, man. The Rothschilds, the Gettys, the DuPonts. Come on, man. You still talking about, hey, let's make our vote count, man. You people are clowns, man. If you still trust in the damn voting system, you finished. Ain't nothing you can do anyway, man.
You lack no. You have no prudence.
Come on, man. It don't matter if you Democrat, Republican, conservative, whatever, traditional, whatever. All these different political parties.
Same bird.
It's all they all the two wings of the same bird.
Yeah, they
Man.
don't work for each other. But like we always say, the lawyer and the judge play golf together.
Come on, man.
Come on, we're not ignorant to say the
This
like.
is, all of this shit is WWF, man.
Yes,
That's all it is at the end of the day, man.
World Wildlife Federation.
Yeah, just like that. Just all it's all fraudulent, right? Go ahead, man. It's just a show, man.
Such as
Reality fucking TV out here, man. Go ahead, bro.
such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
Right, so when it goes down, the only covering is the Lord, man. It don't matter how big your muscles are, how much guns you got in the house, how much food you got stockpiled up, right? None of that shit's gonna matter. If you ain't got the covering, your how about you outside, your ass is grass out here, man. Right? Talking about civil unrest if Trump don't get in office. Hey, civil unrest gonna happen anyway, man. Because, hey, once they crash the system, right? Hey, because this economy is $315 trillion in debt. You're not paying that shit back. America will not be made great again, man. It's over out here, man. People are struggling, inflation whipping everybody's ass, right? You can barely make bills, you can barely make rent. All right, get out of here with that, man. It's getting ready to go down. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the prophecies, man. Hey, people are tight for living out here, man. It's hard to live, man. People barely making money, man. People are struggling to pay bills, to keep gas in the car, man. You know, you got all these Generation Zs crying about how hard it is to live on their own.
Yeah. Can't even move out.
Can't even move out their mama's house. You know, it's real out here, man.
Now you got a bunch of Edomites doing TikTok videos, you know, telling you that, you know, they can't afford to pay their
Right.
They little Tellurides and Palisades and shit. You know, so yeah, man, this place is brutal.
It's done out here.
You see these Edomites down here going to this, I don't understand, Toby
Gentlemen,
Job
I'm
concert
confused.
and all that shit, man. So
I'm
the Lord is
ki-
bringing
I-
this place to its knees.
Just listen.
No.
You up here with us. We teach you, bro. Just listen. Go ahead.
This is from
You
Forbes.com.
drunk too, man.
It says how many Americans are living
Actually, I'm
paycheck
not.
to paycheck.
Drunk, bro.
A survey, a 2023 survey
That's the only reason why you so
conducted
bold like that. Go ahead.
by payroll.org highlighted that 78% of Americans
I think
live
you're drunk in your own
paycheck to
words.
paycheck.
That's fine.
That's what I
That's
think.
cool.
I think you're
Oh,
drunk
hey.
on your own words.
Hey,
Because
hey,
like
hey,
if
opinions
you
are
don't
like
get,
assholes.
if you don't
Everybody
give
got
me
one, right?
if you don't
Go
give me
ahead,
an
bro.
opportunity to ask
Right,
you
right.
about what you're doing while I'm walking
Don't
down
matter,
the
just pay
sidewalk,
attention, man.
you call me drunk?
You drunk. Go ahead.
A 2023
Please.
2023
You can barely
survey
talk. Sure. Go ahead.
conducted by payroll.org highlighted that 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, a 6% increase from the previous year.
Paycheck to paycheck. Average American doesn't have 500. It's a done deal out here. That's right. Finish me out.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 22.
That's right.
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be
Yeah,
saved.
that's why, as you see, prophecy, the days are speeding up, man. We already in the summertime, basically. Next thing you know, you turn around, we'll be in the winter, and then it's gonna be 2025, right? But this is the Lord accelerating everything, because hey, we're close to what? To the time of the right? In the end of Babylon. Go ahead.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
It's all about the elect. It's not all about Israel. It's all about the elect out of Israel. That's right. The 144,000 and the 1/3 of those men, women, and children, and those believers that are going to make it. This is what we are here for, man. The Lord is doing all these things for what? For us. That's right. We're not.
Are they?
That's it.
Verse 23.
Because hold
Then
on.
if any man shall say unto
Because
you,
what I
Lo,
see in
here
front of
is a
me
Mashiach,
is somebody
or
that is
there,
wearing a
believe it not.
$500 watch and
Verse
about
24.
$1,000 worth of
For there
tattoos
shall arise
on
false
his arm.
Mashiach and false prophets.
That's what you see
Is
happening,
it not
man.
what I?
A lot of,
Is it not what I?
that's what you see
not in front
happening.
of
A
me?
lot of false prophets and a lot of bug out there popping up, man.
You
all
got
over the place.
$1,000 worth of tattoos on his
And
left
shall
arm
show great
and
signs and
another
wonders.
$500
Insomuch
on your
that if
wrist.
it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
That's right, man. So the Lord's elect, they're not going to be deceived by anything. You see that? Now, if I could tell you that I
And
have sent
all these
7,000
people,
men that
you-
will not be bowed in knee
like put in front of me, I don't understand what you're asking me to agree with you or disagree with you for.
You have your
Well then, what is
You stated your opinion, man. Hey, look, this is not for you. We don't got time to get back and forth. This ain't for you.
low key.
I actually live here, so
Go back over. There you go. Yeah, but what else you got? Nobody forcing you to be here. That's it, man. That's it.
no, I actually live here too. I
And we
get
pray
to
that this
stay here.
camp was edifying to the elect. All right, it's getting ready to go down. Stay moved to the prophecies, man. Yahweh Shimon al-Shad is doing a mighty work. So we're gonna close it out.
Can I ask you how you like?
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Makapudash.
Make double honors to the apostles and elders and great millstones who taught us the truth. Double salutation to all you out there laboring, the house of David. Nobody pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity.
GMS doesn't make sense.
Brother
Shalom.
Wicked doesn't make sense.
We got to.
Doesn't make sense.